Well, hello, welcome in, everyone. Okay, that's much better, I think. Who really fucking knows? I gotta open up the app to find out. Welcome into the channel. All signs straight to the point. My nose is itchy. Of course, it'd get itchy when I get live, right? Couldn't have been itchy like 30 seconds ago. You just get this thing open. Okay, I'll be right back. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. All right, we're gonna make myself a little bit less orange. Fuck the orange. I don't like looking orange on screen. That might have helped a little bit or made it worse. I don't fucking know. Gotta drink some coffee. You ever have those days where it's like, just feel like you can't wake up? Like, I feel like I'm up, but I'm not up. It's driving me nuts. Welcome in. Enchanted Cottage, Nikki, KC526. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it's a look. Yeah, that's better. I don't look as orange. It's just a little bit. Well, if I get rid of that sucker like that, that'll help a little bit. Okay. Everybody likes, I think, some people like when I go in not order, so their sign can get read first. But it is simple just to do it in order. So that's probably what we're going to do. On your way in, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, damn. I can't go crazy on these cigarettes because I'll run out of these suckers. Oh, well. But I do want one. Definitely for Aries, for whatever reason. What's the straight to the point message for the zodiac sign of Aries? What's the straight to the point message for the zodiac sign of Aries? You know, I'm going to back that up a little bit and pull that down. There we go. What do you got for the zodiac sign of Aries, straight to the point? Let's see what you got. A couple more shuffles and we'll start. Welcome in. Thank you all for coming in, hitting the like, being part of the channel. It's good to see everybody. All right, here we go. Oh, that's how we're going to start. Get the fuck out of here. Queen of Wands. I wonder where this is going to go for you. Uh-oh. This could be really fucking good. That's the Sun card. You got the option. So some of you, there's two different energies coming out through this shit. Some of you, it's like, I don't even know. The ladies, I need your help. The women out there, I need your help. Don't break my heart. Who the fuck sings that? Because that's what I heard. And I do believe that may be for the guys. I don't care if they're straight, gay, what their flavor is sexually, but that's for the men. And I feel like the ladies are like, do I want to look into my options again? I'm getting this without touching the tarot. Okay, here we go. Up. What do we got? So you have the Three of Cups reversed. You have that reversed. Go to the back. So some are afraid of change. Some are afraid to move towards change or open up towards change with their heart. I do feel like it's the masculine energy. Why are you clamming up? Guys, why are you clamming up? Why aren't you making a move towards anybody? It's either something's got you kind of like, I get different energies with these guys, though. It's like some of y'all, it's you're depressed. Others of you, you're not depressed. It's not your focus. This is pretty cool today. All right, here we go. Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Kind of trying not to feel by your lonesome energy. Definitely not trying to focus on what you haven't worked into. Eight of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, also not trying to focus on the things that felt like the healing never went in the right direction. I feel like I'm getting I'm reading the men right now more than anything. I'm not going to lie to you. Here we go. Let's go. And I bet you they don't have to come in and tell me or say a comment after the video. I don't need, what do you call that? The clarification, or I don't need the, what is it, an ego boost for a Leo or some shit. I don't need that. I feel like some will be able to address and understand the message, and some won't even want to hear that shit. Like they're just not ready for it. Straight up. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles, work and success. That is a power energy here. Let's see why that came out right now. What is the question mark on that? I want to know what this is about. The world moving towards work and success. There's two things on Aries' fucking mind. It's work, success, and love. And that's for both of you. That is definitely for both of you. Somebody out there, I don't want to give away what energy I pick up on this. I do. Well, I shit on the guys. I'm going to say it. It's the ladies a little bit. Some of the ladies, not all you. It's not all of you. Some of you feel like it slips through your fingers over and over again. Both. I hate to fucking do that, but I gave it to them. I'm going to give it to you. Here we go. Some of you really want truth and clarity, or want somebody to come take action and play in your sandbox. You know what I mean? Move towards your ass. Knight of Swords. Manifest that beginning or that reality. Seven of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands. The Six. You haven't been getting it. This tells me you've been single for a minute. You ain't been going out and having fun and looking for shit or anybody. It hasn't been coming towards you, or you haven't been moving towards it. Chariot reversed. But it's been mentally and emotionally fucking funneling through you like you can't stop, like overpouring through you. Oh man, you tell me it hasn't. Tell me it's not what you want to see start to work or grow. The Three of Cups. Excuse me, Three of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. The growth. I get the energy where it's like you're either on the left. Let me do it so you guys. I don't know if you see it the way I see it, but you're either on the left or you're on the right. And if you're on the left, you don't fucking have any energy for that right now. And that's pertained a lot around the guys and trying to stay busy or not depressed or upset with shortcomings of relationships. If you're on the female, you're really thinking about breaking the cycle or the habit of staying out of situations, even if the situation, whether you've stayed out for a long time, because some of you I see you have, and others of you, it isn't about you staying out for a long time. It's about if you got in, they didn't last long. My clairvoyance is fucking tapping in today. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not surprised though. I am not surprised. A little bit for Aries. I didn't expect it so quick. Fuck, I thought maybe 3 or 4 tarot readings in, it would do that. And I'm not going to tell you it's going to do it for everybody. Because I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really trying to. Oh man, I hope I'm not fucking tired after this. What is this? Judgment and strength. So really, some of you, it's about really figuring out being tactful. It's like you got to find out what's going to work to get here. Look at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. What's going to work so you can, get there. Some of you, it's about coming out of your head with situations, anxiety, fear, no regrets. And who's that for? It's for my lovely Aries. You see what I'm saying? You can't stop moving. The world's going to move with or without us. And I feel like this is pivoting towards love relationships. Some of you, it's missing out on both. Others of you, it's more or less wanting to move towards it again because you've waited so long, or wanting it to be something that stands the test of time, where others are avoiding it completely. And it feels like the men are avoiding it completely. Almost like they have nothing good to say about it. This is fucking crazy. Queen of Swords, someone's got to make a decision. And it's like, if you don't really communicate what you want and you just sit around doing nothing, let's see what happens. Let's see what the cards say. I'm just going to grab them. See what happens. You'll be upset. You'll be Three of Swords energy. You'll feel, you'll basically, it's not damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's damn, I shouldn't have done this to myself kind of energy. And I don't feel like it's worth the stress of that. I really don't. I feel like you're supposed to Three of Wands expand, move out of that energy, and go towards celebrations. Nine of Pentacles, that gives me in the reverse with the Nine of Swords. This is fear energy. That's fear energy. Somebody's afraid and they know they're afraid to start again. The Ten of Swords. This is what I see so far for Aries. Let's see what else we get for you. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. You know something crazy? I'm going to tell you guys something. I sent it to my older sister because it was like so cool. KC doesn't even know this. I say a lot of shit, but I don't tell everybody everything. I was up late last night. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, fuck, I can't sleep. She does know that from today, me telling her. But like, I seen this video. And it was like, how do you know your clairvoyance is getting stronger. It's like you probably see fucking shadow people like all the time, like dark figures. And I'm like sitting there. It's like fucking 4:04 in the morning. I was right before I went to bed, and I'm like, yo, this is super fucking accurate. Like that is right. And like it explained more of it. And I'm like, so I like 4:00 in the morning. My sister's already responded. I haven't even checked it because I was coming out here. I sent it to her, and I'm like, that's absolutely right. I said, and it's mostly when you're not around people. I said, like you'll catch it out of the side, like out of the side of your eye, or you'll see it run from room to room. I've seen it around my son, but like I don't really try to open up like that or focus on shit like that when I'm with him. But I mean, I'm with him a lot or by myself. So it's like, And I can't say it was just yesterday that this happened, but it was good to see it. It was like, fuck yeah. Just because I'm like, well, something's happening. And you can kind of tell as you pay attention. But here we go. What are the other messages for the zodiac sign of Aries? What are the other messages for the zodiac sign of Aries? I do think I brought that up to KC a couple months ago when I noticed it. It had to have been her, or it would have been her and my older sister. I probably wouldn't have told anybody else. Here we go. And it's funny because I know people that don't get to that level of like spiritualism. It's hard for them to grasp, understand, or it's easy to throw it out the window. Like it ain't real, or it can't happen. And it's like you have no fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? No, you really don't. And then like cause she's explaining, like, watch what happens next. And I'm like, fuck. Like it's not just gonna be dark. You're gonna be able to make out what the figure is, and and I'm like, bring it on. Hell yeah. It makes me want to play with it, like constantly. Especially those nights that I go to sleep. Here we go. What do we got for Aries? Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Aries. Okay, why is that here? I just talked about shadowed illusions is on this card, but it's the moon. Let's see what you get. King of Cups. So you're aware that you want it. So this may swing towards wanting to have that situation. Well, I'm done. The star card's on the bottom, wanting to manifest it. You know what? Wanting those days of getting what you want is showing up. Here we go. Show me something for Aries. 8 of coins. Getting it to work. Getting to work, not only in a manifesting happiness emotionally, but being able to know that that's what you want. That's what shows up on my table. Page of coins, working towards it. You have the 8 of coins, definitely trying to move towards it or build it. Page of coins is starting. Now I have the Queen of Swords reversed. I have the 9 of coins reversed. I have the Ace of coins reversed. And now it's the 8 of coins reversed. It needs attention. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say to you. So it's like you know what you need to start working with, but you got to give it the attention or start working on it. It's pretty much point blank period for you guys. Like that's the only way this is going to fucking move is if you choose to move with it. Because this is like, I ain't doing shit. 6 of coins. I'm not on balance. I am not on balance. You know what? Emotionally, I want to be on balance. 10 of swords. Why haven't you moved towards the new beginning? Some of you, it's because of betrayal or hurt. While others of you, it's almost as if Knight of Swords, the action, it's like you're trying to learn it's like you want to learn or know ahead of time how it's going to work or that it's going to create balance. You know what I'm saying? And that it's not going to fall apart. What? Love. It's about love, guys. This is the Lover's card. If you can't see the writing, I don't know how well that's coming up for you guys. I'll see if I can see it there. Screen may be too bright. Maybe I'll do something about that. Do that. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Maybe that'll help just a little bit. King of Wands. Clarify that. Clarify that for the zodiac sign of Aries. What are the messages? Ooh, flippity flipper. 7 of coins. Lacking the investment. But you have the skills and the ability to do it. Any fucking time. There's no fucking... The time depends... It's like you got to be wanting it and willing to do it. And now I get that some are there and they know that they want that manifestation. They know they have the ability to pull that off, while others like get that celebration. What could it produce? Happiness. But some are holding back. You know what? And I think a lot of it has to do with even speaking upon how they feel in their heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak King of Swords energy. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. 5 of coins. Everything's going to feel like it's not going anywhere or it's not progressing. It's not changing. It's not shifting. It isn't that you're not adapting with time. it's almost like that you're choosing. Some of you, it's if you're not moving towards it, it's got to be either depression or I've stayed out of it for too long, or just telling yourself you're better off believing it's just going to hurt me again. It's fear. You got to let go of the fear. This is just making me feel like you got to get out of there. Page of Cups reversed, Three of Wands reversed, seven, because you're lying to yourself. Three of Wands reversed with the direction or what could possibly happen. What could possibly happen? You know what I mean? Now, everybody heals at their own pace and on different, at different timelines. It may take somebody 3 months, 6 months, 2 fucking years. If it takes you fucking 8 or 9 years to heal from a situation, it's because you just either tried to bury it or weren't willing to work through what really went down and upset you, bothered you. You carried it, even if you forgot about what it was, and then it's like you try to go towards it and you start to remember what bothered you, and now you recognize I'm not going to go towards that because of how it made me feel last time, and now you're back in that same. It's like basically being stuck in a simulation where you move in one direction and you can't move away from that direction. You're going to walk to one door that won't open and you keep walking to that fucking one door. You're stuck there and you don't want to be stuck there. I don't feel like Aries wants to be stuck there. Some of you, I do feel like if you do feel depressed or stuck, you're going to get a lot of people coming at you, trying to show you how much they appreciate you or trying to spruce you up, trying to put pep in your step or trying to lift your spirits. Others of you, let's see what it says. Tell me something about the ones that want to go towards love. I'm going to shuffle and we'll see what it says about the ones that want to go towards love. Okay. Damn, Aries, I keep giving you guys like a long ass reading. So I don't know. I got to start paying attention to the clock on you guys. I was supposed to shorten yours a little bit. Yours was crazy long. I think you had 18 minutes last time. You're at 17 now. Well, take it or leave it about 14 because I told a little story in there. Here we go. And didn't start right from the scratch, right from the beginning. I shouldn't say scratch, it's right from the beginning. Show me something about the love situation that could show up potentially for Aries. If they were to go test love situations, show me about that. That's what I want to see. Oh, my Lord, you got the Sun card in reverse. You don't give me, I'm confused about it. You give me energy where if you've held back from going towards it, the Sun in reverse, the Seven of Wands, it's because you don't trust going towards the happiness. Straight up. The Nine of Swords is it's almost like you don't want to sit in that energy, mentally especially, or be thinking about it. You don't. But that Temperance in reverse with the Four of Cups in reverse, slowly recognizing emotionally, I can't stay in this dirty energy. The Devil's reverse, that's you releasing it. And the Five of Wands is the conflict that you faced. So you're aware of look at the next card, what didn't work out, the Three of Wands, what didn't provide the love or the comfort. Page of Coins reverse, what didn't build. Ten of Swords, it may have had you wanting to scream from the fucking top of your lungs at times or just release it completely out of your system, out of your aura, all that shit. Because what happened? It didn't work. So maybe it's about focusing on what can work. Maybe it's about the Hermit card reverse, trusting what can work. Maybe it's about emotionally uplifting yourself. Emperor reverse, the Knight of Coins, because it's telling me you've struggled to make a decision coming out of that. Four of Coins, you're working to change it. So you're basically, you're not going to stay there. And this could be directed at the ladies. A lady making the decision. I said the doors. Fuck. Are you choosing the doors? Holy shit balls. Are you choosing the right door? That's fucking creepy. I haven't used these cards in a long time. I wouldn't fucking know there was doors there. Knight of Wands, Six of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups reversed, Two of Cups upright, and the World. So a lot of you, if you recognize that what you went towards, whether it played with your heart or it felt like it was the wrong sacrifice, if you release this energy, which shows me here, you're basically there. You're there. You could end up here. This is where you could end up. Go to the next card. Six of Wands. What's the next card, guys? You could end up with a love relationship, moving towards it and getting a victory. That's what you get, Aries. So a lot of you, if you feel ready or you trust your intuition or your guts, or you just feel like it's time for me to make change, I would say don't hesitate any longer. Do what's good for you. What are you waiting for? I really feel like you're supposed to figure this out soon. I feel like if you don't figure it out, Spirit's gonna push you in that direction. That's your reading, Aries. Some are catching that boat. Some are fucking they missed that boat because they showed up an hour late or they didn't care. They're skipping rocks on the other side of the fucking like on the other. They're around the bend skipping rocks against the tide and the fucking rock ain't skipping. It's sinking and nothing's changing. They're gonna have to do a lot of like reflection and self in like core change or self-identification or trauma healing. That's where I'm at with that. All right. That one was kind of crazy deep. We're going to move on to Taurus. Here we go. Here we go. What the fuck? I did not expect it to go like that. And that was kind of a harder truth than I wanted to put out there, but that's how it came out. Wow. I like when I don't know what's coming. Like, I think I told Casey before I got out here. Oh, all right. I got cigarettes. I'm smoking one way too fast. I'm definitely going to run out unless I put it out. But I was like, I like when I don't know what's coming or I don't focus on it. Like I just would rather do it that way. It's easier. Sometimes it's nice to see something match like a feeling while you're driving and shit. But usually it's more or less, I like to be in the element of surprise. Just let's see what it does. Let's see what has to be said. Taurus. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Thank you guys for the gifts, I think they're called. Appreciate that. Show me something for Taurus. Straight to the point for Taurus. We're going to use the other deck first for you and see what we got. Not focused. Some of you ain't focused. Okay. Just going to give it to you. There's the doors again. Some of you aren't focused on those options. It's like you're not going to get worried about the options or you haven't been. Some of you, the message is you're not also going to be treated as an option. Holy shit. That's the powerful part of this message. Some of you, it's like if they don't stay at my door or find my door, they don't need to come to the door. I don't need to go walk over to the door, open the door. They need to walk through it. Some of you are strong in that energy. Hold up. What's here for Taurus? Doing it because I wanted to show up. Queen of Cups. I think it's a lot about emotional representation or basically emotional support and value that you see in yourself right now. More than anything. I think you're putting a lot of work into starting over, recognizing what didn't work out from the past, and wanting to basically take action towards something else. Clarify the King of Swords upright for Taurus. Clarify the King of Swords upright for Taurus. So it's almost as if you have the Devil reverse, the Sun reverse. So you almost had what you wanted, is what it's telling me with the Ten of Swords. Some of you did have a new beginning and almost got what you wanted, but it didn't fully fulfill. This is what your message is. So something started, communication started, but it probably, the celebration of it, I don't think that 10 of Cups, happy ever stayed stuck around. Feels like it came in, got what it wanted, shifted away. Ace of Wands kind of basically did like a trick of hand, sleight of hand on a situation. Look at Three of Swords reversed. It doesn't feel like you, if anything, you may have learned something from this. And I don't feel like you work with that individual or speak to them at all. I bet you'll get some non-speaking cards in a minute. The World reverse and the Two of Cups reverse tells me you don't speak to them. This also tells me you don't stress about them. You're not stressed about them. You've made a decision to move away from it and work on situations that feel like you can lead or be the boss or that challenge you. You have a lot of challenging energy where it's like, it's almost like I'm not going to put myself in a pity mode or sacrifice my love, you know, or who I am or what I have to establish or go after for anybody else right now. You come up very like that, right? This is how I feel in your energy. Here we go. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. You might have had some conflict with people or just in love relationships, or could have, some of you, this is, it doesn't have to be all of you. Some of you could have felt like you were battling a love triangle. Could have felt like there was 2 or 3 people. There was confusion. Like you weren't being the choice or the chosen one. Something about the chosen one. They didn't choose me. So did they choose somebody else? Was that running through your head? Because it could have been something that you were trying to figure out. Here we go. Temperance reversed. Strength upright. Five of Swords. Why is this like that? Clarify this. Why is this like that for Taurus? Okay, that doesn't use. That never. I'm going to do it. All right. So what it's telling me, the Lovers reverse, Temperance. It could have been a Gemini, a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could have been a Leo. Definitely could have been a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whoever the fuck this was, the Hangman and the Seven of Swords, you didn't trust this situation or to hang in there or that it was going to move towards you. You did not trust it. Nine of Wands, it's coming with a lot of fire energy. Might have been a Saggy that you dealt with, or Gemini, or Libra, or Aquarius. Knight of Swords reverse, they didn't move towards you anymore. It's like what you were hoping to trust became like it's almost like you felt like prison, like locked behind the truth of the situation. Five of Cups, like you had to release this shit. Page of Wands, the communication did stop, whether you did stopped it or they stopped it. I felt like you had to learn to trust yourself. Nine of Swords, you might have went to isolation until you felt like you could transition yourself away from. I feel like you kind of had to figure it out. They left you in the dark. They didn't really tell you what the fuck was going on. And that's why I think the Six of Cups energy is here. It probably puts you back on like, I got to focus on work or what's worth playing with versus going towards things that don't work out or don't build. Five of Coins reversed. Wheel of Fortune. I can open my doors. No one's going to stop me from where I need to head or what door I need to go towards. And look at the next card, fucking King of Coins. It was about you recognizing, if you don't choose me, I can choose something else. And I don't have to look at love relationships right now. I can work on that, or it'll come towards me when it's good and ready, or when I feel like I can make time for it. You give me like a time energy reading. The Moon, the King of Cups, Balance, and the Ten of Coins. So it's more or less, you come off like I'm aware emotionally that I would like balance and I would like everything to build correctly, but at the same time, it's got to come correct. Otherwise, I won't revisit it. I won't look at it. I'll wait for the change. And I've made up my fucking mind. You're not going to talk a Taurus out of that. You will not talk a Taurus out of that shit. You could try. They'll hear what the fuck you have to say, but that's as far as that bitch will go. I'm telling you right now. Good luck. They when they're determined in their mind on what they want or what's important to them, you trying to seize the moment or get them to rationalize how they've revisited a situation or what it, especially if it did something to them that they didn't like, it's going to be like moving a boulder that weighs 5,000 pounds. Straight up. They're just as stubborn as Leos. They're very stubborn. Here we go. Let's go. Show me something. And sometimes it's, now don't get me wrong, whether it's a Leo or a Taurus, you can be good stubborn, bad stubborn. Just nature of the beast. Here we go. Show me anything else for Taurus. Anything else for Taurus. Ten of Cups. You're in a good energy though. It's telling me you would go towards love again because of what you've seen and learned, but you'd be slow about it. You'd be very careful. This is like Page of Coins. You know, how hot air balloon, it doesn't take off in the sky right away. It moves up real slow, and it's so much fire to get that balloon up in the air, but it's going like this real slow. You would go up that you'd go slow with this. You'd make that move slow. Ten of Cups, because of what you've the trials and errors, that it's the love situations or the issues in it. It's mostly it's what you've seen more than anything is what I get. What you've seen, what you've dealt with, what you will and won't tolerate. What you will and won't tolerate is how you come out. Let's go. Show me anything else. I want to go to the other tarot for you. It's got to show you a lot of change. That's the only way you're going to give into this. The Tower reversed in Judgment. That's the only way you would commit. That's the only way Taurus is committing. It would have to be like night and fucking day difference. It basically, it could not show you any habitual energy. You will not sacrifice your energy or your time for that. Oh, how you doing, spam call? Should we fuck with the spam call? Oh, so loud. Should I fuck with him? You let me know if I should answer the fucking phone. Be quick, because it's going to hang up. Should I just hang it up? I'm going to fuck with him. Fuck it. Hello? I'm doing good. This is Peter Griffin. How can I help you? You got any donuts? I like donuts. This is a private number. Don't call back. Have a good fucking day. Sorry, buddy. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Here we go. I don't even know what the fuck he said. Couldn't understand him. Ting tong ching. I can't understand you, and you were not of Chinese descent or Korean descent or Japanese. Not at all. It's always like somebody from like India. I got another phone call. Hello? Hello? I'm a little busy. I'm always busy. I'm reading Taurus. We'll see. No, I handled that. That's all. I did it. That's all set. I already. It's all set. Already conversed with him. You're good. I already handled that. All right. See you later. That one wasn't spam. Next time, is your refrigerator running, bitch? Here we go. Let's go. What do we got for Taurus? Straight to the point. 10 of Swords. Clarify anything for the zodiac sign of 10 of. All right. So you're getting to the point, and the Empress can be your card or just be significant to Earth energy in general. But you're getting energy where I feel like you're kind of getting to the point where you would like to go towards a new beginning. You're not. It doesn't make me feel like you're. Some of you, it's like clarify what it needs to show me. You're some of you are not. It's unsure. You're back and forth. It's like I want to go towards it, but I haven't. I don't know if it's the right direction. But man, I'd like to feel it again. I'd like to feel like I almost get like I'd like to hold their hands. I'd like to have the conversations. I'd like to make fun of each other or stay up late at night with each other. Shit like that. I would like to like bounce my feelings, thoughts, and ideas off of somebody else. Eat the popcorn with them. Eat the popcorn with them. Put my feet up on their legs. I see somebody kind of with their like a female with their legs across the guy on the couch. Like obviously you guys gotten comfortable at that point or a little bit comfortable, whatever the deal is. But I see that kind of what the fuck. Here we go. 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords reversed, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords. So you have an energy where you some of you it's the message is you want to go towards a love situation because of the last situation. It didn't tell you. It's almost like it didn't let you know everything that was really going on. Straight up, that 9, this is ugliness right here. Ugly as shit. This and this. The 3 together, ugly as shit. You were trying to trust it, but you were getting no truth and clarity out of that love situation. Go to the next card. Strength card. The Star card. And the World card. So, as much as you were thinking something could build out of that situation, it stopped before it really got anywhere. I feel like you were hoping for the win on that one. There might have been a lot of attraction there. I don't have attraction cards, but for it to come out like that, somebody could have been very attracted to the other. 9 of Pentacles. This is the looking good card. 6 of Cups, though. Balance is reversed. 8 of Swords. King of Cups. The person that could have made you feel like you couldn't trust them, it's trying to tell me it's strong air energy. Strong air energy. Air energy, maybe water. Definitely could be air or water. You couldn't trust an air, water sign. Holy shit. Or fire sign. It's air, water, or fire for you. More than I can say earth. Some of you could have been another earth sign, but it comes out in my reading air, fire, or water. You didn't trust the connection, or you felt like the connection. They weren't coming close enough to you or being available for you. Like they weren't. You're not a sign where you always want attention on you or need it, but when you need it or would want it, and whether you want to be open and vulnerable about it, it's like it wasn't showing the fuck up at the right time or at the right moment. Or if it did, it was too fucking brief for you to feel like you wanted to carry it. Or if things moved too quick, they may have never really gone anywhere after the situation. And I think all it did was tell you the storyline of where it was going. It might have prepared you to get out before you got locked into something that really hurt you. Because inevitably, I don't feel like it was bringing in happiness the way you were looking, the way you were hoping. And a lot of it has to do with the 4 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups reversed. It was basically, you might have been baited or lied to be honest, into a love situation. Baited or lied to in a love situation. You have the Sun card. The next card behind it is the Death. It may have transitioned you to not really want to mentally be stuck on this. 7 of Pentacles reverse, not focus on it and start taking your time before you go towards love again, Taurus. I'm done before you go towards love again, before you trust that you can make that happen, that it's going to be the right outcome or judgment before you give that cup away. That's how I feel right now. I feel like a lot of you put the brakes on that shit, to be honest. 9 of Cups emotionally went within because it was like, you know what? The Queen of Pentacles, this didn't work. So why am I going to look at options right now? A lot of you, I feel like you're not, or you weren't. And I feel like it's up to you. It's always up to you at your discretion, but I feel like it's up to you and what you feel right now. Give me anything else. Some of you feel it was easier to let this go than play with a situation that wasn't fighting for you or working out anyway. It was trying to play with confusion, conflict, bullshit. That's bullshit energy. That it wouldn't have worked anyway. Look at the next card, 10 of Wands. It was not going to complete you or make you happy. I feel like you had to learn to trust yourself. Some of you, it was like, I have to do this once again on my fucking own. And I don't think it was the easiest thing to want to do. But when it came to saying, see you later, suck a bag of dicks, you did it. You fucking cut them down. I do not think you were afraid to stop the communication. Or that's how they did you. Straight up. 6 of Wands and the Emperor. Could have been a fire sign, could have been an Aries, Leo, or a Libra that's just shut you right the fuck off, stop talking to you. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't feel like it stopped you. I feel like it made you recognize I can't move towards or build with this person now. This person is not my celebration person. This person is not my person. This person's not going to create that balance. You know what? This person wanted, one and done energy, or maybe a couple times, whatever the fuck, 1, 2, 3. I don't see it happening many times or being with them for more than I don't know. I don't think you were in this for more than 6 months, maybe a year max. Queen of Swords. You both stopped talking to each other. It's not telling me who dropped off first, though. I feel like it was better to be aware that it was healthy to do this, the Magician, and focus on your own skill sets, because it's telling me that's what you did. Anybody else here? 2 of Swords. Some of you, it was about making a decision or backing off completely, or it could have been not getting stuck or confused, still looking at options. 4 of Pentacles, or what options to invest in. So if there was more than one that you were dealing with, that shows that it was easy to let go of one because I got one or two other, either in the DMs, in the text line, however the fuck we communicate today. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Morse code. What are you selling? Sending energy signals. What are you, door knocking? I'm just playing. I'm just being silly now. But that's what I have for Taurus. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. All right. Let me just help this one out. Let me see. Give me a second. I want to adjust something on the channel. We'll do that real quick. Ta-da! There you go. Here we go. Gemini. I'm like in a very calm mood. I almost don't like it. It's too calm. I want to be like all crazy right now. I'm like all hyped up to read for you guys, but I think it's good to be in this calm mood and just try to go with whatever the fuck needs to show up right now. Gemini, we're going to start with the deck. We're going to start in the order we started with Aries for you. We're going to start with the small deck first. See what we get. It's called the Inspired, Neon Tarot. Let's see what we get for Gemini. All right, Gemini. What is here for you? What is the message for Gemini? Did I get my... Yeah, I did. Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? What do you want to say to Gemini? Straight to the point for Gemini. Oh, my Lord, I will give it to you. Okay. Somebody feels cut out of your life. Somebody's mad. Somebody's pissed off at you. Somebody's a little upset with you. I feel like they don't tell you, but they can't. Bitch, they don't have to tell you. I have the energy. Oh my God. And your shoulders are probably hurting once in a while. Your knees are probably hurting once in a while, and your back. Because I just got like, I feel like I just got zapped down to like, honey, we shrunk the kids. Honey, you just shrunk every fucking body part I own. Like, you've been having some issues with body parts. Some of you have also probably felt at a distance with wanting to trust or embrace change. It's feeling like it's not moving or it's not happening fast enough. You give me this, it's not happening fast enough, but I don't feel like you've lost the sight of direction. You haven't. I can tell you haven't. It's like I haven't given up. But somebody right here is mad at you. You have the Ace of Swords reversed. Could be a fucking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius who's mad at you. Wanted to manifest something with you. Didn't get what they wanted with you. Was hoping for stability. Some of you, it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Only other sign it could be right now is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody could be upset about that, about getting the celebration with you. 5 of Cups, a little emotionally fucked up over this situation. 8 of Wands, I feel like you're not focused on it. I feel like you've made your decision not to be all fucked up about it. What's going on? I'm not going to pick up any cards now. I want to see what the shuffle does. Show me something, Gemini. They're mad. Somebody's mad at you. What'd you do, Gemini? Somebody's pissed off at you. And it's telling me it could definitely be an air sign, fire sign, earth sign. What the fuck happened, Gemini? Because it says the what the fuck did you do? You must have pissed in somebody's Kool-Aid. Holy shit. Here we go. Somebody got the fucking back the fuck up bitch energy from Gemini. Or the cold silence. The cold silence. And I feel like Gemini's watching like all intrigued right now and shit. Like, what's he gonna say next? Like, is it gonna be right? Is it gonna be wrong? Who fucking knows? Just try to stay with me on this. Maybe it'll make sense. Maybe it won't. The 7 of Swords, the 6 of Swords upright. Somebody felt like when you decided to make the energy or the shift to leave them alone, they felt like I can't trust Gemini. 7 of Swords reversed. Gemini's moving away from me, bitch. 6 of Cups energy, stuck in nostalgic past energy of a situation that they were attached to, bonded to, sexually aroused by, or enjoying the sexual appetite or attitude of the situation. But it ain't working no more. It ain't working no more. 10 of Cups reverse. It ain't showing up no more. Somebody ain't getting a victory no more. Nope. Gemini's over here like, nope, I got to trust myself. Go to the bottom of the deck. Let's see what you get, Gemini. Justice. Could have been, definitely could have been. Somebody could have gave you a hard time. And I'm going to tell you, it's fire, water, air sign all fucking day long. Or you could have had an issue with all fucking 3 signs within the past year. Fucking water sign treating you like shit or upsetting you, a fire sign pissing you off, and a motherfucking air sign pissing you off, or more than one of each sign. Justice reverse, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What the fuck happened here? Here we go. Let's see what we get for you. Show me something for Gemini. Show me something for... Ooh, I love when they go over the left hand. 10 of Swords. I don't feel like that's... Okay, I want clarification before I speak. I want clarification before I speak on that. Hail to the yeah, it's about you. You recognized something needed to be stopped or changed. Some of you recognize something needed to be shifted. You give me this 10 of Swords energy like I got to start over again and I got to start over fast. Some of you that's towards love. Some of you that's towards career and love. I don't know why I don't have career or love here that much, but I do have the next card. I'm going to show you on the bottom. Getting celebrations. Some of you also trying to get mental clarity or not feel stuck in situations when it comes to reaping success. Very, very organized or learning. You may find yourself staying very busy or keeping to a calendar or needing to make sure you stay on top of that for the next several months, whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. Show me something else for Gemini. Anything else I got to tell Gemini? You're going to be very social, it's telling me. 8 of Swords, if you're willing to come out of your head and let burdens go and not focus on things that didn't work out. 3 of Swords, though, the Death and the King of Cups. You're going to be emotionally... You may shut people down emotionally or be... I feel like you're... Bitch! Trigger alert. You son of a bitch, you. You son of a bitch. It's you. It's you. I'm telling you, Gemini. Can you guys see that? The lovers. It's you. You gonna trigger some bitches. I'm telling you, if you haven't done it, you're gonna do it soon. You're gonna be triggering the fuck out of people. You give me this, they're gonna get triggered, and I can't look at it or I can't get upset about it. I'm gonna tuck my emotions in my fucking pants. They need to tuck their emotions up their ass. Kind of energy, like you just don't care. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Cups. You're gonna be focused on a serious thing, while they're over there backpedaling and not communicating. It tells me Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for you, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're pissed off. Gemini, why won't you communicate with me? Or what? It's like they're gonna they're gonna try. They're gonna try, or they're waiting to see if you'll do it because they don't want to do it. So eventually they do it. Where you're over here like, nah, bitch, it's got to come like this, or I don't want it. It's got to come like this, or I don't want it. I'm not the fucking wounded warrior over here, but I am going to stay silent in a situation, especially if I see it not to be fitting. But I need to also focus or brush up on career balance and happiness. You get career balance and happiness out of that, Emperor. I need to put the rein in on love, career balance, happiness, every goddamn thing. You know what? Oh my lord! Look at the next card, son of a bitch. Todd is your uncle. Maybe not, but here we go. The Emperor, and it's just a saying. The Emperor, and what card came out? Next, Gemini. Balance. Fucking balance. Yeah, no shit. Here we go. All right. 5 of Pentacles. You're going to leave shit. You're starting to adapt. If it didn't work in the past or it didn't appreciate me, fuck it. I'm done. You have that fuck you, I'm done. And I'm not looking backwards energy. I'm not going to take a second risk or a second look at it. I will not work with you, bitch. Kind of energy. Gemini, I like it. And the sugar's kicking in. Just keep the stresses low. Keep the stresses low. Go towards emotional contentment with inside. Don't neglect that as well. Don't you neglect that, Gemini. I will choke this microphone. Don't you neglect it. I'm just going with trying to make people watch and shit. But like, I'm actually getting into my feels for you, Gemini. I hope you like to read and you don't think I'm like some psychotic asshole. Anyways, here we go. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. A lot of you about making business decisions. Some of you are going to make business decisions, maybe work with new people. This is working with new people or trying to figure out what's going to work. You're in like I need to invent stage. I got to figure this out, and I'm going to figure this out. I feel like you knew that before you fucking figured it out, or you told yourself you knew the answer, and it probably will work for you. I told you, I'm fucking over this bullshit. Your reading is pissing me off because Gemini, you're coming off like, I thought Leo was the best card in the deck, bitch. No, it's Gemini today, motherfucker. Kind of energy. You're coming off like that. I just said you're going to know. The moon card's about you knowing about your talent, skills, and ability. And you're going to stand fucking tall. Good for you. You better rub some of that fucking baby oil on my back, bitch. I need some of that shine. Don't forget about the Leos over here. All right. Somebody's probably just clicking in and seeing me slap the cards against the camera and thinks I'm having like a fucking stroke or some shit on camera. But here we go. Let's give Gemini some more. All right. Don't be shy. Please hit the like button. And welcome to the channel. Whew. Be careful because watch out for high sugar levels or high heart rate because in your anxiety, it's sugar, it's anxiety, and there's too much fucking sugar in my coffee. And maybe I'm just supposed to zone in on that shit. But it's like, just be careful with your anxiety, sugar, blood pressure, especially because I do feel like you've been getting a lot. You've been probably getting a lot. Maybe feeling like 1 minute like I'm fine, the next minute like, what the fuck happened? I don't feel okay. And if you're not telling anybody, you should never be afraid to consult with a doctor. I don't give a fuck if you're 20 years old, 50 years old, 70 years old, in between 78 to 100. God damn it. Don't matter. I love you. Don't mean it in vain. You know that. You know it. But like, don't be afraid to get yourself evaluated. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to do that because I feel like some of you are putting so much work and effort for yourself, for the ones you love, but also for others right now that you gotta keep clear of what's good for you. What's gonna keep you going? What isn't gonna all of a sudden make everything feel like nothing's working or nothing's happening? Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I don't know if it's just spiritually or maturity. I think it's a little bit of both. But I feel I need to speak like that to Gemini right fucking now because it looks to me like And it's not a fear that I want you to feel. It's not a worry I want you to feel exists. It's an understanding. And a lot of people struggle with the difference between the two. But what I want you to hear is I don't want you to fall into an energy where you're out there helping so many motherfuckers or taking care of your own family situations, your own love situations, your own feelings inside, or smothering down in the pit of your gut. But then something happens to you and there's nobody out there to really do what you did for everybody else. And then you feel like you're falling behind and it really adds more health complications than you need, or brings the stress levels up too high. You don't need that. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Let's go to the next cards for you. Shit, your shit was mad long. I just saw 5026, by the way. Damn, you get like the bonus reading. Here we go. Let's hear for Gemini. Gemini. What are we going to get for you? What is the message? Show me something. I do feel like things are going to start to work in your favor. And the best part is it's almost like some of you give me, I'm worried about the solutions and the timeline or figuring them out. I feel like it's gifted to you or it's coming towards you regardless. And it's just, it stresses you out until you get there. And you probably have a mindset being a Gemini. Once you get there, you want to be 10 steps ahead of that. Like you thought about that last week or a month ago. So you're already fucking 6 fucking yards ahead. End zone's over here. You're on the other end zone, basically. Okay, let's go. Anything else for Gemini? Any other messages? Straight to the point for Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? What do we got for you? Ooh. Yes or no? Clarify that first card for Gemini. Tell me upright yes, reverse no. Yes, yes, yes! Fucking totally makes sense. Totally fucking makes sense to me. So what is it trying to tell me, Gemini? What is your reading trying to tell me? You have the 9 of coins in reverse, the 8 of cups reversed, the 3 of swords reversed. This is specifically trying to tell me you ain't focused on the hurt or the upset, the heartbreak, the sorrow of a situation in love. Right ear's ringing, by the way. Right ear's ringing, by the way. So this is probably going to hit home with some people. A very high pitched right ear ring. It's usually the downloads of them trying to like say, "Yo, boy, you keep talking." 9 of cups is with the king of coins. I looked at this sumbitch and was like, you know what I see? I entertain with that 9 of cups, the 8 of cups upright, the 3. There was no work here. But all I could see was they're going to leave the love alone and focus more on work, or that's the energy they've been going towards. Some of you are slowly starting to get to that emotional movement. 8 of coins, work with that as well. Or some of you are doing it, and some of you are wanting to. Some of you are wanting to. Two of wands. The chair. Yep. So some of you are going to go open the door, while others of you are getting there. Some of you are the Knight of Cups, getting ready to take the ride again. While others of you are already in the car, in the front seat, and already made up your fucking mind that that's where you're going. You ain't stuck, bitch. You know. Some of you too. It's been 7 of Cups reverse. Clarify this. Death. The higher. You've learned about situations that hurt you, or that upset you, or you're learning now. I feel like you've already learned. It feels past tense. I feel like you're not stuck on shit. I feel like you're not accepting false offers right now. You're not letting anything come in and be of displeasure right now. You've learned. This is like I've learned through the shit, whether I created it or they created it. And it's hard for us to own when we create our own shit, but I feel like you're looking at both parts. She ain't looking at one, she's looking at both. And she's ready to go forward. 10 of Swords energy. Clarify 10 of Wands energy. I got that wrong. 10 of Wands, 4 Swords, and the Sun. Ace of Coins, 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Ooh. So some of you stress out believing a relationship will happen again, it tells me. While others of you, Ace of Coins to the 8 of Swords, you stay out of your head about worrying about you opening up to love. It's easier to focus on success, career, abundant energy, what you can give versus or what you get, how you give it, and how you get it back energy. Look at this money fucking energy. You're some of you Ace of Coins. It's all you're stuck in that energy so hard, but you're trying to come out of it and move towards other directions. Some of you, it feels like, is it? Some of you may question, is it possible I can move towards all at once and get it? Can I do it all? Let me show you the cards. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Queen of Wands, Leo energy. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, moving towards it. The Emperor, bossing up towards it. The Empress, going towards it, tackling everything at once. She's holding the fucking world and looking for like the person wanting to open up to that situation. Queen of Cups, emotionally. Ace of Swords with truth and clarity and strong emotional attachment. You're going to have some challenges ahead of you, Gemini. Whether it's career or love situations. I feel like for you, I have to tell you, focus on career, love, and health. More than any other sign so far. 10 of Coins, that's your stability. That's going to build everything you want. That may be the truth and clarity you need to have. Don't think you can't do it all at once. And I'm not trying to boost your fucking ego right now. I just feel like do it, but don't do it in excess to where it's gonna drown you or make you depleted or unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You just give me like a positive energy about getting it. Like I feel like you'll get it. Queen of Swords energy. Like you'll take action and you will get this. This is what I see for Gemini. Like Gemini's gonna get a win here. I feel like you're gonna get. Oh my God, you're gonna get the win. You just came flying out, Gemini. The Lovers. That's the fucking Lovers card. It's weird how they wrote it, but there you go. The Lovers. You are getting the win. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Look at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Wands. You're getting the win here. We're done. I'm not saying anymore. That's your reading. You're going to get a win. And some of you, it will be in a love relationship or a love or setting yourself up towards it. Or it could be in multiple categories of your life. I feel like it's where you put your energy right now, Gemini, to be honest. I feel like it's damn, Gemini. It's a good year for you or a good part of the year for you right now. It feels that way. Like, just make sure you take care of you too. You know, just keep you, front and center, but make time for, don't feel like you just got to be ready. And if you're ready, I just see you, some of you like getting what you want in certain areas and others of you getting it in a lot of areas. I'm going to leave it like that. Let's keep going. Okay. Cancer. Wow. Damn, Gemini. How long was your shit? I feel like your shit was like fucking 25 minutes. Here. That's good. I like reading Gemini's energy. Sometimes I like reading all zodiac signs. I don't have a favorite one to read. But Gemini's fun. Sometimes I really enjoy Pisces. I would definitely say Scorpios is pretty intense, can be pretty fucking wild. Libras are fucking off the chain. They're like blunt, fuck you, here it is. Aquarius, yeah. I feel like Aquarius I do enjoy, but I do feel like Sagittarius can be one of my challenging ones or hard to get different energy out of them. What else? Cancer, I feel like your message resonates with either where you've been or how you are more than where you're going. Or it could just be the energy that's around. Shit like that. Here we go. I'm not going to say every one, but Aries was badass today. I'll give Aries the credit. Aries' fucking reading was awesome. I'm not going to pretend like that reading wasn't. Like, it just, I fucking was just, you surprised me, bitch, kind of energy. Here we go to Cancer. All right. Let's read Cancer's energy. See what we get. Only take what may resonate, whether it resonates now or later. Got to use your own discernment and really understand how this works. Some people will be like, oh, it's wrong. It doesn't make sense. And it's like, for some of you, it isn't supposed to make sense. Or for some of you, it may make sense. It just may not make sense now. But everybody's dealing with similar but different outcomes and situations in their personal lives. That's just how it works. All right. Let's do this. I want to see what we get for Cancer. Cancer. Straight to the point for Cancer. I feel like I lit a brand new one. No, this one burned out. Good. Cancer. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? I'm done. And I am not surprised. I'm like, I bet you as I know my worth. You start with the Moon and the King of Pentacles. Some of y'all know your worth, or you're really going to fight for more stability and success. Some of you got to keep the mentality if it can only get better and watch it happen. Whoever needs to hear that, especially if it hasn't been that easy successfully for you. If it's been successful for you, it may continue, like you may continue on program. While others of you, if it has not been easy, keep telling yourself it'll become easy. I don't know why the fuck I feel that way for you, but I do. Here we go. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Oh shit, it was on the bottom of the deck. It really wanted to come. I love that. Some of you all were in a love triangle. I'll say it. Some of you all were in a love triangle. He wasn't just fucking you. Hate to be that guy. I fucking told you that shit's gone, bitch. Nope, you had to run the fuck away from that. You learned your motherfucking lesson, didn't you? It was tower fucking time. See you later, bitch. Bye-bye. Somebody was cheating. Whether you fucking did this to him or he did this to you. The majority, he was doing it to you, but the roles could be reversed. You'd be surprised. Some women can't keep their kitty in their pants. It's the fucking truth. Some men can't keep their dick in their pants, but that is now behind you. All right? That is fucking behind you. I feel like you're more excited about that new beginning or that door, that shift, going towards it and investing or learning what to invest towards. A lot of you, it's about what am I going to invest towards going forward that's good for me, but what's going to come along as I do this. Some of you, your strength right now is standing on your own and figuring shit out. That's the decision I feel you've already made or pocketed. You're not letting old situations, outcomes fucking stress you out. Those ain't coming through the door. They ain't coming around, bitch. A lot of you, it's brand new communication. If something old comes in, yo, shut the door up because you've recognized I'm not going to fight or I'm not going to go through this petty bullshit. Nothing's grabbing my emotions. I'm all the way up. Nothing's stopping me now. Kind of energy. King of Wands, sitting on the fucking throne, trusting the fuck out of yourself while you fucking do it. I like that shit because you want balance and peace. You're tired of shit not working out or being stuck in suspense or people fucking with your happiness. You are in a high value mode and you know you deserve balance more than anything. Even if it means the only way I can get it is on my fucking own. You're really good at that right now. And some of you, it's been a couple of years you've been like that. Queen of Swords. Like, even if you didn't mean to be cutthroat, you ain't afraid to be like, get the fuck out of here or just disconnect. Nothing wrong with that. But what's happening now? Now you're wanting to go towards love, or it's on your mind, or it's on your feels. I feel like it's on your feels, or you're thinking maybe I should start opening up the chapter again. Hell yeah. Queen of Cups upright, the wheel, because it's been a while. It's been a while. Stained. It's been a while since I've put the work or energy towards a man or towards love. Move towards that shit. And you fucking know it's time to fix that shit. It's time to fix that shit. You ain't upset no more. You're not upset anymore. But you're emotionally getting ready to like challenge your imagination or go back into your feelings. You've let go of all that toxic bullshit. You've cut free of that horse shit. You've let it go. You understand those victories weren't for me. They were there for me to learn, for the others to learn, for us to grow, whether we grew differently, stayed in touch, or we didn't. I can't say that lands on maturity. That lands on what was done, and how people respect or value their own situations. 10 of Wands, the burdens are done with. You're just about what direction's going to work for me. And not getting stuck in your head thinking too much about that when it pertains to love situations or accepting the offers or moving towards them. Something like this, it's definitely about you going towards love or finding the ability to be emotionally feeling content in trusting the avenue or the direction. Something about going after the direction in a carefree, stress-free like feel. Knight of Pentacles, especially if you haven't been doing it. Two of Wands it's telling me if you haven't been doing this, you may start to recognize I gotta switch it up. I have to switch this up. Page of Cups, because it ain't doing nothing for me. Thank you for the super chat, King. Always. King of Swords, you gotta speak up. 9 of Wands. You know that others may have looked at you or thought you were being a little guarded, or you were just staying away. It tells me you were staying away, or you stayed away. You took your time with situations because it's what you could trust or what you could identify with, the high priestess. You knew shit wasn't coming at you correctly, so you were tired of thinking about this bullshit. You said, fuck that shit. I'm not doing this shit no more. Fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck everything for a while. How I feel in your energy. Three of Pentacles. You're working out of that, but you still haven't really opened the door completely to take a leap of faith to play around with love again. I wonder if you'll get love. You might. You just might. It's manifesting what? Seven of, ooh, still a little worried to move towards transitions, options, or celebrations. So some of you are still apprehensive on going towards it. Some of you know what you got to do. You just haven't basically taken the plunge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the good news is you did plunge. You did take the plunger and plunge the shithead down the toilet. That shithead went down the toilet, down the drain, into the sewer, bitch. That person's gone. Here we go. Let's see what we get. People probably watching me like, this motherfucker's nuts. More for Cancer. What do we got for Cancer? Coffee time. Mouth got a little dry reading you. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Welcome in, everybody. Remember to hit that like button on your way in and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it in advance. Give me another message for Cancer. Show me something for Cancer, straight to the point. I don't know who this is for, but somebody, I don't feel anything in my body, but somebody may need to get or maybe getting a surgery, whether it's somebody you know or you could be getting a surgery. I feel a surgery energy. I hate the idea of being cut open. I feel surgery around Cancer. I don't know why that came through like that. Star card upright. What do we have for Cancer? Five of Coins. The 10 of Swords is reversed. And the Sun. Is this clarify this for me before I speak up? Five of Cups. Oh shit. So some of you felt like anytime you went towards a situation, I'm gonna level with you guys. I hate to give it. It's gonna go easy on this one. I don't want to be this simple with it, but it's just easier. Some of you guys, anytime you try to manifest something, you felt like that new beginning or the happiness of it gave you the Five of Cups energy. Basically, chewed you up and spit you out. Treated you like a piece of shit. In other words, I hate to put it like that, but treated you like a piece of shit. You became aware of this. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups. You shut down emotionally, or you recognize they were emotionally passive aggressive or abusive. Some of you, it wasn't Ace of Wands. It was more if they weren't emotionally manipulative, they were deceptive. Something about deceptive energy with that Queen of Cups reversed to the Moon and you understanding blindfolded. Not getting told every truth or getting every clarity, but then eventually recognizing how you weren't getting or identifying what was going on. Because they had somebody else bent over that they were fucking, and you weren't hearing about it because they weren't telling you shit. That's not for all y'all, but some of y'all, they were fucking somebody else behind your fucking back. Just like that bitch is almost in the fucking doggy style position. Bitch. Nope. Two of Coins. Ace of Coins. So did you try to focus on career or investing in yourself? Definitely did. Let go of things that hurt you emotionally. May have focused on kids or reminisced a lot about your children or wanted to see success out of your children or hear about it. This is kind of where I feel you went. You kind of had to block out the noise or the stress of what you were hoping to basically carry on with. 10 of Cups. It was a love situation that didn't really I don't feel like it was fighting to give you what you deserved. And I feel like once you came to this, there was no taking that away from you. She was not afraid to see what the fuck was going on. So the Empress, what did she do? She ran. She recognized she was being played with. Some of you found out that you were being played. They were playing games, because the King of Wands reversed is a player. The Nine of Wands reversed. Some of you maybe they're gay. Maybe they were like bisexual, getting it up the ass and shit. Because now there's a dude bent. Why are all these people bent the fuck over in these tarot cards? But like something was fucking found out here. 10 of Coins. It made you focus on career, stability, or yourself. I'm done. Definitely yourself. Queen of Swords, then the Nine of Swords is about, excuse me, the Nine of Coins is about you embarking on a journey or handling things and not focusing on love situations that keep showing you different kind of devil toxic energy. I don't have the devil card here, but I don't need it to tell you that. You'll understand it if it's your message. Show me something. Three of Swords. I did say the motherfucker was cheating, though, didn't I? Didn't I say this bitch was cheating? Four of Cups, giving their cup to a third or fourth party over here. Yep. Eight of Cups, you're over here empty cup. Knight of Coins. I feel like you had to recognize, I got to leave this. 10 of Coins. I got to leave this. It's not creating balance. It's not creating harmony. Fuck the fuck out of here with that. You stop moving towards it, or you stop moving towards it, or you recognized, King of Cups, that they were manipulating the situation, or Eight of Wands, that they weren't playing fairly. It's in the reverse. So you stop moving with it. You didn't resist understanding what you've seen. You recognized, Fool card, it's time to move on. Solo. You know what? Solo, YOLO, bitch kind of energy. I don't need you. I don't fucking need you to do that to me. Is how you come out. That is how you come out. You come out with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Fool card. You saw. It might have upset you for a little bit. I don't think you stayed in that heart chakra hurt. I think mentally it fucked with you a little bit, but then when it came to emotions, you only let it wrap up your heart or your feels for so long. Like you were strong, you worked, you barrel rolled through that shit easily. Is how I see this. Knight of Coins, Cups reversed. You emotionally shut it off because you had no choice but to make a decision or recognize they weren't picking me. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, I can read that if I see it. I definitely gonna have to. All right, let me take a picture of that real quick. That way, if it's not there, I'll just screenshot it. I got it. Yeah, at the end, if you stay into the end, I'll get you the reading or on the next reading if I don't see you when I call you out. Thank you for that super chat. And thank you, Casey, for letting me know. Because when I read, I typically only focus. I'll say hello to people in the beginning or talk in and out on the chat once in a while, but I don't typically stop what I'm doing to read people individually. I don't do that usually unless I tell you in the beginning I'm going to do it or put a pin on the chat board. All right, so you have that. Okay, 6 of Wands, 8 of Coins, 3 of Wands. You recognized that you could get victories somewhere else or just focus on yourself before you open any doors. This is all Cancer's energy right now. This is how it comes out for me. I hope this makes sense to somebody out there. I would imagine it's making sense to some, but I can't say for sure if it is or isn't, or if it's real past energy, or if it's frequent. That's everybody's situations happen when they happen. What I am going to tell you is that 8 of Coins and the 3 of Wands, you realized it wasn't worth going into the fire pits of hell. You recognized you couldn't trust a bitch. You saw the fucking masks of the situation. You saw the bullshit. They could no longer lie to you. So what was the action that needed to happen? King of Swords in reverse. You had to stop the connection, stop taking action towards them. Next card, Knight of Wands, not give it any attention or play with it. You recognize Ace of Cups reversed. This is not fucking what I'm going to do. And who the fuck did you trust? You trusted yourself. You trusted yourself. And I feel like a lot of you were okay. Yes, you were. I love this. Yes, a lot of you were okay with 5 of Swords energy. Instead of being mad or upset, you didn't give them the benefit of the doubt to show them how strong you were or like it upset you. That's fucking beautiful. Man or woman that did that. That's like somebody fucking took advantage of you completely. And instead of getting upset with them, you just moved away. So you kind of left them in an abyss of not knowing how you are. That'll fuck with somebody, depending on the person. If they're very narcissistic or manipulative or a gaslighting person, it ain't gonna fuck with them that much. They're gonna look for the next energy vampire. They're gonna try to suck the next energy out of whoever they can quickly. You typically the Tower card. That was the choice you made because you know at the end of the day you were dealing with a lying bitch that it was not gonna fucking work out with, and you were not gonna be stuck by this. You were not gonna get stuck in this shit. 7 of Wands. It's like this hell. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. Energy. You know that. Page of Coins. I am not working with this. It's in reverse, and I think I'm done. I think we're done, Cancer. But it's like you knew not to keep going towards that. or to cut it off completely. Chariot, you knew. Your card's upright. You knew better. Four of Swords, like I can find happiness and I don't have to think about what the fuck they did or how toxic they treated me. That's your reading. And I hope you fight for celebrations ahead of time, whether it's with family, friendships, or love. That's what I got for Cancer. Shit, we're going to get to Leo. We're going to get to Leo in a second. Here we go. What? Yeah. Somebody got blocked the comment. It wasn't that bad. I mean, she is right. I got to give that person the energy that she is right. I mean, if they say anything crazy, go for it. Any mods, if it's just too belligerent, take them out. But here we go. She is right. Like advertisements are really fucking shit up. I think on a lot of different social media platforms, though. So. And I'll be honest with you guys. If I change it, you guys should know this. Like, and I've done it, and it's cost me money, and I use this to support my family. It's just so you know. Like, this is one of the things I do to help support my situation. And I don't do it all the time, and I probably should because I'd probably do better doing this than what I do. And I'm starting to really pay attention to that and make the decision to make the switch. But I can tell you this. If I change YouTube's settings and I give you guys less ads, I don't get paid very much to come out here for the 2 or 3 hours. And I don't come out a lot. And it's worse than that. If I change them for your benefit, not only do you guys get less ads and I get fucking shit on with what I may get paid by them, they do not show my video to new people, like, because they're not making any money. They may not show this because I said it. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. I'm not afraid to speak the fuck up. Not one fucking bit. I'm talking like I did it for you guys a couple videos back, like 3 or 4. They didn't upload that video for 18 fucking hours. And it was an hour and 45 or 48. It was like one of my shortest videos in like 6 months. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? 18 hours before people can find this video? Like, that's some bullshit. So. And sometimes, yes, it could be the platform's that oversaturated. But if the platform wasn't that oversaturated, the video was under 2 hours, and I made it to where you guys will get less ads, it may help me in people watching it or build up a little bit more viewership, but not if they won't expose it. And I've been doing this long enough to know, and I have a technology background. So, like, for almost close to 9 years, technology background. So trust me, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. A lot of people ask about closed captions, subtitles. Why can't you have subtitles? Or where are your subtitles? You have to wait that 18 hours if they do that to me for them to show up. Some people ask about, they want what the fuck is it? The signs on the screen. Other channels do it. I've done it in the past. I've chosen not to do it. If I choose to do it again, I do. But as of right now, I'm not doing it. And if you need that much out of me or you don't respect me in that manner, go somewhere else. I know my value, and I'm okay with saying that. And other people that you watch that are small channel, large channel, they know my value too, whether they want to admit it or not. No matter what the relationship was in the past. Yeah, Yahtzee, bitch. Bingo. So I'm not, and it's not to be like a egotistic asshole. It's just to be honest. I don't give a fuck. What's the point in worrying about that shit? I'm getting too old to give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, here we go. Leo, finally. I want a cigarette for Leo, but I'm going to run out. I'm going to run out of cigarettes. I am going to run out of cigarettes. Fuck yeah, I will. No! Shit! Oh, well. Probably a good thing, right? Leo. Here we go. What do we got? Here we go. Leo, what is your message? Oh, first card's on the table. Uh-oh. Why, oh, why is that the first card for Leo? Okay. Okay. Woo. So what really happened? I don't want to give it to you, Leo, but I'm going to give it to you. Some of y'all, two different energies again. Here we go. You got that 5 of Cups reversed. You got that, oh my shit, excuse me, 8 of Cups reversed. Walking away energy, but it's in the reverse. You have the 5 of Cups upright. Ooh, bitch. What happened? So what really happened? Did a water sign leave you in the dust? Because some of you, that's exactly what the fuck happened. While others of you, you did it to them. 8 of coins reversed and the 5 of swords reversed. Either some of you, a water sign walked out on your life, or you left out a long time ago energy. It's one of the two here. And some of you, the only part I'm missing there, there's probably a lot I could be saying, but a third visual, whoever you left behind is thinking about that situation that they left behind. They got the woulda, shoulda, coulda, what ifs, whatever the fuck that's about. They do. What if I went to that direction? What if Leo was my choice? I don't think they'll fucking tell you either. I don't think they'll fucking tell you. That may not pertain to all of you, but that's probably somebody it's been a while since you've been together kind of energy. You don't really talk to them, or they don't talk to you. You don't stress about it. 6 of Wands, you focus on where you can go. You're trying to focus on where you can go and stay emotionally fit. Maybe even needing to recognize I got to be a little more successful and active, or emotionally aware or prone to situations. Hold on. Clarify. What is it for Leo? You're going to do it. You're going to do this. You got the fucking Magician with your emotions. That means you're really going to you're going to be calculated, or you don't give me I'm confused. You give me whatever you got to give me, and whatever I got to gain, I'm ready. You have I'm ready energy for you to have that 6 of Wands energy in front of it. Show me something. Show me something for Leo. I like that. What is here for Leo? Show me the message for Leo. Straight to the point. 8 of Wands. I'm done. Get the fuck out of here with that. You're gonna move towards that. 8 of Wands. You're moving in that direction. You've already you know the assignment energy. You know what you need to do, and emotionally you're with it, and you're just pivot. You're not. It's not even a pivot. It's a direction that's coming at you, or you're going towards. Show me something else for Leo. Show me another message for Leo, please. What is the message for Leo? Another sign that got it. 9 of Cups was on the bottom. It showed up. It jumped out. 9 of Cups, 4 of Swords. So you're not emotionally or mentally disturbed at this point with things that could throw you off balance. So you're probably in a really strong headspace right now, Leo. Either gender. Here we go. 4 of Wands. Clarify that. It's in the reverse. Why is that here for Leo? The High Priestess. Some of you, the only headspace that you're so challenging is the success of a relationship, or trusting a relationship, or going into it. Some of you, that's important. That'll be important for you. I am not letting this burn out. I'm telling you, it's some of you, it's about taking the opportunity again, making that decision again. Truth and clarity. I want to clarify this for Leo. We're going to clarify that for you. I want to know what comes out for you. Why is the Ace of Swords here? What is that all about for Leo? You've learned your lessons. I think you've learned a lot of lessons, Leo. Some of you, it isn't just about self-awareness and self-value. It's about what's worth fighting towards and what's not worth fighting for. What's worth fighting? Like, are you going to fight for shit that's irrelevant in 2 days, 6 hours, 6 months, 6 years? I bet it's fucking hell to the no. I feel like if you were supposed to fight to anything, it's moving towards something that's worth sharing your energy with, socializing with, or going to make you feel uplifted, especially on emotional context. Practice, like, balanced, just very balanced. You feel like it's got to come out correct, and if it doesn't, why am I going to let it stress me out? You know what I'm saying? hold up. I want to see what you get. Show me more for Leo. It's telling me that some of you, it's like sometimes things are easy for you, and then sometimes, so some things some days it's been easy, some days it's been hard. It came out sideways. It's the first time that's happened today. That means it's back and forth with your momentum, or you're moving towards situations. Some of you, it's just been empty as fucking love situations, and you're aware of that. That's your card, the strength. That's what needs growth and work and expansion. You're not really stressed in that area, but you're aware of the situation. That King of Coins, it needs a lot more work or investing energy. Five of Coins, you may have been away from speaking or connecting with people or putting out. I'm not putting out energy. King of Wands energy, I'm not putting out energy. Being your own best person for yourself, or basically not giving into like a quickie, like weird, like not weird, but just knowing yourself. You have this, I need to know myself or my situation before I go towards it. A lot of you have been carrying that energy for a while. Something about that King of Wands I keep staring at. Show me more. Show me more. Anything else? Anything else for Leo? You've learned a lot in love situations. Some of you have learned so much. You're reversed, that you've understood have you mirrored situations, or have you looked in the mirror? I think you have. Whether it was you screwed up, they screwed up, we screwed up, that it didn't work out, it didn't make you happy. Sun in the Three of Swords is releasing energy. You basically recognizing if something was playing with you or fucking with your head, or if it was doing it to itself, and you kind of tried to it's an identifying. You have an identificate. You're an identify. Bitch, you got the magnifying glass out reading. The Devil, if it was unhealthy. The Star card. The Page of Cup, emotionally. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords, if it wasn't telling at all, or it wasn't moving in your direction. The Nine of Coins, or it wasn't working with you, or it wasn't supporting you emotionally. You're aware of this. Nine of Wands, you felt guarded. Nine of Swords, you felt kind of alone or went in solitude. The Tower, you're about representing changing that energy. You're about changing that energy, or seeing it for what it is. You have this, I see it for what it is, energy. Show me anything else for Leo real fast. You've seen it, even if you were blindfolded to making the decision, or recognizing the emotional upsets of it, the back and forth of it. Because it doesn't feel emotional. I don't feel emotional security in it. I feel like you just wanted to gain more clarity, knowing, or understanding. Seven of Cups. Some of you it's like some of you may have felt like I want to go towards options, but nothing is showing up like that red apple that I want to go after. So I kind of feel in suspense or stuck with moving towards my investment, or taking on the opportunities. You have that 10 of Wands reverse. You're not really hurt about it. You're craving more balance and emotional connection. Balance and emotional connection. Keep it on a high front and see how you roll out. Knight of Cups is reversed. The Lovers is reversed. The Death is reversed. And the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So it's like if you were in a situation where it wasn't emotionally fulfilling, or it didn't feel like it was showing up for you, the Lovers in reverse, the Death card, you transitioned to saying no or stop. You started to work in situations or see through the lies, and you either said no or stop. You were like, nope, this ain't how you doing, Leo. Six of Swords. I get this energy where if things weren't working out, Knight of Coins, you were like, well, what can I do? Or do I got to do this on my own? Queen of Wands, do I have to seal my heart? Do I have to keep my mouth silent? Or do I just have to wait and play out what's going to happen next? That's how you come off on the table. God damn. Leo, you be profiling bitches. Straight up is what it's trying to tell me. You became like a fucking a CSI investigator. Like, I don't know if that's specific. I feel like it's a little across the board. Some of you, it's towards love situations, but it could also be towards everything around you. It's almost like, and I bet you didn't say a lot. I bet how you'll know if this resonates for you is you just let it happen, or you watched it. And as you watched it, you kind of let the mind, the heart speak for itself internally to get the result, and wait for it to basically conclude to be that correct, or to be very, very clear that it's not that far off from where you were going or thinking or how you were feeling. I bet you I feel like I can't deny that. I feel like that can't not be denied. What else does Leo need to see? Straight to the point. So we can go to Virgo. What else does Leo need to see? Straight to the point. Here we go. Now, never try to make it, force it. If it makes sense to you, it does. If it doesn't, maybe in 6 months, somebody will click on this video, whether they're here now or here brand new then, and they watch it and they're like, holy shit, it's happening right now. You know, that's just how things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind doing these collective reads. I enjoy them a lot, but then my private readings sometimes can tie into this. But typically, if it's about the person, it's no, it's your fucking situation that's going to want to shine the head on a situation. Here we go. Let's go. Star card is first. The Devil is reversed. The two. So you're really wanting to find how to manifest things that in a way that doesn't feel like it's toxic or unhealthy. Two of one. You've made up your mind. You've definitely made up your. There's nothing. You're done. You're over anything that needs to go. If it's not going like good, you're good. You're good with that. You're like, I'll have to work. You know what? I'll have to work on my own. Knight of Swords. I'll do it myself. Knight of Wands. You could be a little bit conflictive with going towards options or celebrations or believing in the power of change. Some of you could be a little conflicted with either the success reigning strong for you or going towards love or letting go of situations that didn't work out or made you feel kind of, you give me that energy where you're kind of a little reserved. You're basically, you didn't jump into like the lifeboat, but you got the vest on kind of energy. Like you're holding back towards the celebrations, the tower. You're trying to make change of situations and move towards new celebrations, especially if you're single. Some of you, it's all about what you can create right now more than it is to opening up emotionally or taking an offer. Some of you, that may make a lot of sense to you. Others of you, Three of Pentacles, the Death card, you've transitioned into feeling like love situations have left you on your own. Or King of Wands, been more about like, I hate to say it like that. Too good to be true, or gonna be like a hit it and quit it energy. That's kind of how you've recognized it. It may have even stopped you from going towards it and building with it. Leos, you know what? Mentally, I don't feel like you're bothered, but I do feel like if you felt like you could not trust it, Nine of Cups, you went into solitude. You backed off your emotions or taken on any offers in love. Some of you, if there's any situations that stressed you out, it made you feel stuck. I feel like you started to trust yourself more than worry about what had happened or what you had figured out. I feel like that didn't matter anymore. Some of you, it's about taking the challenge or the road to the new beginning, and you're basically trying to tie in if you're going to do it and stay out of your head about making a decision. If chaos comes in, let me tell you something. Don't work with it. Don't pay attention to it. Be you, Leo. Look at this. If that comes at you, or if things don't want to change with you, let them go. Your message is fucking simple. Let them fucking go. If they don't want to change with you, you got truth and clarity. It's time for you to walk on your own or do shit on your own. Seven of Pentacles. Invest in your happiness. Don't give up on what you want to work towards. 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes the road can be hard or feel like it isn't working out, but it doesn't mean you need to stop or forget your abilities, talents, and skills. And don't forget, even if you have to do it alone, that may be how you get balance. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Pentacles. It's not about being out from a relationship at this point. It's about you moving towards things that are going to make you feel like you're doing the right thing or going towards the right thing. Feeling confident, aware about this, especially if it's been a while since you've seen it happen or work or move in your favor. Whether it's love, whether it's family dynamic, or whether it's money, whatever the fuck this is, it's not about what's happened. It's about you being in the present. You've already fucking scoped shit out. It's showing me. So what else is here? Some of you, I'm okay with leaving it shut down. Definitely. Page of Wands reversed. I'm done. Page of Wands reversed. All 3 cards reversed. Page of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. Page of Cups reversed. That's like you not being afraid to say, nope, you're not going to give to me evenly. I don't have to give to you evenly. That's you pulling your emotions back, especially if it's draining you in love situations or if it's not playing fairly or working with you fairly, because you've learned too many fucking lessons. This is what your fucking message is, Leo. You know what? Sometimes it takes a lot to recognize, like, Okay. Okay. This is where we're at. This is what's going on. But how many times am I going to like repeat a situation or scenario? Some of you aren't willing to do that. Is how I see this. Some of you have outgrown that. Go to the bottom. Judgment. And you're going to be on the go. You're going to be on the go. Even if you're not sure where you're going. Look at these. These cards are people going on their own. You're not really worried about the direction. You're more worried about, am I going to have to do it solo, and how long am I going to have to do it solo? And that feels like it's women or men. That I don't feel like it matters. Some of you, what is the trust about? Some of you, it's about being patient, getting the stability, and trusting yourself. Trusting yourself, your decisions, having strong discernment for what's good for you or what's good for all is what's going to help you win that battle. That's what I've got for Leo. All right. All right. Here we go. I hope that hit home with some of y'all Leos. I hope that made a little bit of sense, but we're going to move on to Virgo. We're going to move on to our lovely Virgos. Virgo's turn. Oh, wow, my phone's way behind. I just bent down to pick up that card. I did that like 5 minutes ago. Catch you up. Here we go. I like to full screen it because it's just, I don't know, I just got used to doing that. But then I lose like my time on the clock. Like, I can look at my phone for the time. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock. Damn. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go for Sagittarius. Oh, why did I say Sagittarius? Probably had that in my hand. Yeah, I did. Okay. Like, why the fuck did I say Sagittarius? Because it was in my hand. I'm surprised it showed up in the middle because I think it was on the back of the deck. Rewind. Virgo. Virgo's like, what the fuck, Leon? What about us? Nah, I got you. Here we go. All right. Let's get Virgo. All right. Virgo. Straight to the point for Virgo. Coffee, definitely. Remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Helps people find the channel. All right, here we go. I want to see what Virgo gets. What is the message for Virgo? Now, if you're single, you may have had opportunity, or a guy may have came told you. I don't feel like you felt like you wanted a challenge. Take this. Go towards this. That's all that. Your reading's done. Some of you, this may not have happened. Some of you, this has happened. There may have been somebody that came towards you, and I don't feel like you were really feeling like the offer was worth the connection. I'm done. 10 of coins is reversed. I don't feel like you felt like the offer was worth the connection at fucking all. Maybe the investment. Why do I get like you had your chance? You had your chance, bitch. You didn't come at me correct. Kind of fuck you, bitch. Kind of energy. What? I don't think you said this. I think you felt like that, or mentally had clarified that in your head. That's definitely for like a single Virgo or a Virgo that just can't get enough. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. All right, let's go. The Hierophant. Let's do this. The 4 coins and the Fool. Some of you want to learn about making more money or being more successful or just becoming more things gravitating to you easier. Things gravitating towards you easier. Clarify that. Okay. And it's money. Some of you, it's about being successful. Some of you are going to get back into the things that make you successful, or you just got back into them. I feel like a bunch of you women, if you had time off, you're getting back to work, or you're creating more money now. Yeah, I feel like some of y'all were worried about that. Now it's telling me you're focusing on it or you're moving towards it. Whatever the fuck. That's not going to be everybody, but it could be some. What the fuck? The 10 of Wands reversed. You're trying not to be upset emotionally. Knight of Cups, the Tower, Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and you're not trying to be fucking stuck on a lover or love situation, but you're also giving me an energy where you don't want it to pass me. It's like, don't pass me by. Like you worry about that, like it's gonna pass me by, or I'm gonna miss it, or I'm not gonna find the person that's gonna take care of me, or that I could take care of. Some of you have a worry in that energy. Not all of you, but some of you, I can feel that. I'm getting a little bit weird feeling up in here, and I don't like it. Page of Wands, because communication starts off small and then it turns to nothing. 5 of Coins, it doesn't build. Ace of Wands, it made up. Some of you, the problem is things move too fast. Things move to Ace of Wands to your card in reverse. It didn't move forward. It stopped abruptly. It was moving too fast. Three of Wands. It didn't work because things moved too quickly. I mean, that's about, don't rush it or rock the boat too quick in a situation. Or it could have been some of you were moving too fast. Fucking point blank. Boom, gotcha. You were moving too fast. Others of you, they tried to move too fast, and you were like, fuck out of here with that kind of energy. 9 of Coins, transitioning. Ace of Cups, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. It's trying to tell me some of you are definitely single and looking for the next person that's worthwhile to invest in. Right now, you're about investing in yourself and opening that door with this Wheel of Fortune, but you're also wanting to invite in the communication, but you don't see any emotional or options that fit you right now. Page of Coins is reverse Ace of Coins. You don't see it being worthwhile to work with or to go towards as a celebration. This is where I love these cards right now. I feel like they're hitting home for a lot of you that maybe that you got to watch it later. Maybe you're not here now. Maybe you are and it's making sense. But I feel like there are Virgos that are going to watch this, that they're going to be like, damn, that's my shit. Here we go. It's not right now. The nine of Cups and the 2 of Coins. That's probably how you're emotionally feeling or how you felt love was pulled towards you. Thank you, Casey. It doesn't feel like it's going in your favor or working out, and you're aware of this. It's like you can't get the fucking genie you can't get it's like you can't rub the fucking genie out of the bottle. There's no energy of love coming or building towards you. Some of you, it's a lack of interest. You're not interested in the offers that may have been available. 5 of Cups is here, though. 6 of Cups. I feel like you stopped fighting for situations or love situations. Hold on. That weren't creating, basically, that were treating you like an option. That's what it's telling me. 4 of Swords. You stop mentally giving to this. You stop letting that mentally kind of feel that you guys knew what the fuck was going on. You couldn't hide it. I don't know why I want to say Sagittarius did this to you, or a Libra, or maybe a Leo. I don't fucking know what sign could have done it, but I'm feeling that energy. Some of you could have been a motherfucking Taurus, Capricorn, whatever the fuck. King of Wands. There's Leo, High Priestess, King of Coins reversed, 5 of Swords, and the Chariot. You're not about the confliction of it. You're about the Chariot, getting out of the issues that didn't work out and wanting to move towards ones that can. Ooh, the 6 of Swords. You're trying to stay away from the things that didn't work with the 6 of Coins that didn't balance out or show up. 8 of Swords. You're definitely trying to stay out of your head about it. You have truth and clarity on recognizing that you need patience and balance. I feel like you're going to career focus right now. Unless you're in a relationship, it's more career driven right now and patient on relationships before going towards relationships. Ace of Swords is reversed. Now, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Some of you are conflicted with what you're going to do on your downtime to keep you happy. Find a hobby, find something to do to pass your time. You should never need to feel like you need somebody else. Not a lot of you have to hear that. Some of you do. Page of Cups is reversed. The Devil is reversed. The World and the Queen of Swords. I almost feel like it's about you figuring out what's going to make you happy right now. Not who, but what. That's the important part for Libra. I'm going to go to the other cards for you. I love how that came out. You have the Star card. You have the Queen of Swords, basically taking on the reins of understanding you can manifest situations, but not having to reach towards another person, playing with something that's going to get cut off anyway, when you could focus on yourself and eventually come back to what? Getting what you want in love, or going towards that, trying to find the balance of it. Right now, I think it's about your skill sets. And who gives a fuck about the lack of communication or feeling basically, I don't feel like you're supposed to feel guarded in love or emotionally distanced. I think you're more about needing to make decisions of letting go of things that upset you and move towards other directions that can produce a victory. All right. That's what I see for Virgo. Stay focused, high high hopes. If you're already doing great with career and you've got time for love situations, maybe make that your hobby. Working at it like cutting down a tree with like a, I don't know, with like a small axe. It wouldn't take as long as a chainsaw because you didn't run right through it. You had to work at it. You know what I mean? I feel like that is a good message for you. Maybe not. I don't feel like I gave enough details for you and shit, but let's see what you get in the other cards. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Some of you are going to get aggravated in work situations with people or rumors. Fuck them. Fuck those bitches or bastards. If somebody at work is giving you a hard time or you hear your name getting thrown around, fuck them. Focus on you. At work, outside of work, focus on you. Libra. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you and what's worth it in your life or what's in front of you in your life. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all the nonsense. Somebody's got to hear that. Here we go. That's probably yet to happen. Four of Wands, the Tower. Somebody feels kind of like they didn't get what they wanted. That's why. Could be a male Libra, could feel like he didn't get what he wanted. Why is the Strength card here? He didn't. A male Libra could feel like he didn't get what he wanted, or a female Libra could feel like she didn't get what she wanted, whatever sex this is. But I'm seeing Leo energy and Gemini energy, Aquarius energy, definitely. Hold on. Eight of Swords reverse. What else is here? Somebody's trying to come out of their head about the lack of that. King of Wands, not stressed about it, but hasn't moved on. Somebody hasn't moved on. So it could be two different energies. It doesn't have to be one. Some of y'all could have dealt with something happened here. There's a Leo's energy around here and a Gemini's energy around here. There's also, and it could be an Aquarius energy that's showing up, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What the fuck is this? But it really looks like, let's see what else you get. Eight of Cups. We got spam again. I'm not doing it. You can fuck the fuck off. I don't have the energy for these goddamn, like, I get these so much. These stupid ass spam calls. Next time, bitch. Here we go. Get out of here. I screwed up where my speed on the video is, but I haven't been watching the phone. I gotta shuffle. I don't want to pull the card. No. You gotta jump. There we go. It's a bunch of them. Go with these. Could feel a little bit on guard, emotionally on guard. Yeah, King of Swords reversed, Chariot. Somebody feels like even if they spoke up, it would be a waste of time. I do feel like this could be you. Ace of Cups, a waste of fucking time. When it comes to open up emotionally or even mentally, your card is in the reverse. The Chariot moving towards it. I feel like you feel like it's just not going to produce the outcome you're looking for or wouldn't have. Three of Wands is about it not working. It's in reverse. Page emotionally not happening. I feel like you don't feel like you could get through to somebody, whether it was communicating with them on an emotional level, on an intellectual and emotional level. Typically, that's when somebody's thrown in the towel. Here we go. Three of Swords is reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Three of Cups is reversed. And Nine of Pentacles. You also come off like you feel like they were giving to everybody else but you. Jesus Christ. So that was easy to stop communicating, completely just barely talk to them or deal with them. Some of y'all felt like they were kind of childish, and you got like you're like the relationship you were dealing with a child. Why is that here? Knight of Swords. Why is that here for Libra? Six of Wands reversed. somebody's pissed off or upset in this one too, because it looks like they felt like somebody was going to rush towards the situation. They didn't get the victory. They moved towards somebody else, left them in the cold. Queen of Wands is reversed. Queen of Swords. Where's the communication? Upright. Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Like waiting on the basically letting go or working with the situation back and forth. And this was Libra's energy. Do I go towards it? What do I do? Ace of Swords. Do I cut it free or do I try to figure out the balance? Show me the answer here. What happened? What the fuck happened here? Stop playing with it. Stop entertaining it. Don't give into the emotions of it. Recognize it's unhealthy. Go after a new beginning or look for a new beginning. Two of Swords. Trust that. That's where Libra's energy is showing me it's at. Pretty much. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups reversed. Devil reversed. Ten of Swords. It was like you've seen something unhealthy. You wanted to start again. Whether it was a guy that's seen this or a woman that's seen this, I'm not going to say who's seen this, but I'm going to tell you, I am going to tell you, it emotionally wasn't something somebody was feeling like they could trust or continue to work with. Nine of Wands reverse is not feeling like it was too much. This is too much, and that's why the communication stopped. They weren't willing to move towards this. Look at the next cards. Take the risk towards this love situation or do it again. Somebody gave up on this, whether it's you or them. Let's see what the card says. Ten of Cups, balance upright. It's telling me you gave up. It's telling me that you gave up on it. That you said goodbye to it. But then as you did that or made the situation seem like you may not have showed enough attention or emotions to the person to where they were able to basically mirror your energy and go work somewhere else. That's what it's telling me, Libra. All right. Hopefully that made sense to some people out there. No, I'm on Libra. I think I went to Libra. Did I? Could be dealing with a Libra. No, I think I started Libra, didn't I? I think I wanted to end Virgo. Didn't I give Libra both decks? I don't know if I did. I mean Libra, Virgo. If I didn't, they'll have to get it next time. I think I started with Libra. I don't know if I said Libra. I just got started in it. I'm definitely doing Libra though. Yeah. I kind of fucking mixed up Libra with Virgo. So you're gonna have to. Well, it'll get figured out. I don't know if I gave both decks to Virgo. I thought I did, though. I'm not even sure. It's too late now. The next time. If Virgo's was long enough to get a message, and if it was cut short and I didn't give both, hold on. I always get calls when I'm online. It's so sickening. It's like, I don't want to have to tell the world, like, I'm busy. But it's like, it's always, hold on. Just in case I need to take a minute. It's like, it's not even that long. If I wasn't on here, my phone wouldn't fucking ring the whole fucking day probably. Like for 5 hours. It's just weird. All right. Yeah, I'm doing Libra. So just if you want to throw that up there. Libra. And the first deck I already did it, so it may be hard to figure out where I started with Libra. Shit, my bad. Okay. Oh, where did it start? Yeah, I must have fucked that one up. My bad. Yeah, I must have screwed up that one. It happens. Shit happens. All right. Here we go. Libra. Knight of Wands. What are you trying to tell me here? Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Magician. Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. Who the fuck is this? You ain't gonna like this message. Sorry, Libra. You ain't gonna like this that much. Libra's gonna be a little hard to find because I kind of fucked up, jumped into Libra before I started saying I'm doing Libra, but it's all good. I'll figure it out if I have to do that part. Libra, the Knight of Wands, it gives me an energy where you got upset. I gotta move the cursor, it's right on my eyeball. It gives me an energy where you got really upset in a situation or with a person. I hate to toot my horn like that. And it made you focus more on what you could do away from a relationship. You're the Magician card, what you could manifest, what you could create, what you could work with. Basically, becoming a solutionist or focusing on career more than the emotional aspects of what pissed you off. You're angry over here. Knight of Wands, you felt like you got played. That's how it comes out. Knight of Wands and the seven of Wands. You felt like you didn't want to become guarded over it, but you got fucking mad about like mad as a motherfucker. Some of you it's different. You got mad as shit because you could not get anything out of this person, like anything to work. What it's telling me too is some of you, the anger was getting either loud with the other person. Not all of you did that. Some of you just went into like an ugly, negative attitude towards it, pessimistic attitude. Whether you want to admit it or not, you did. You fucking did. Or you might have to replay how you what the fuck you said or how you carry about throughout the day. Not all of you did this, but a lot of you probably might have had this problem. It's like you were mad about the situation and you're trying to release this. Whether it happened recent or past. I feel like some definitely could be a male Libra, by the way. It's a dude. It doesn't have to be a hold on. It's very I don't give a shit, fuck you energy. That's the easiest way to put that with this person. Let's get it. Show me something. Oh, fucker. It's angry. It's angry. Some it's like an angry like different types of anger or hostility. I can see that it's both. That it's like some showed anger and hostility, while others it was just being pessimistic or negative as fuck. They didn't open their heart. They didn't open their heart or their emotions to you. This person closed off. The devil, you felt like they were unhealthy as shit. You were like, this is unhealthy as fuck. You felt damaged, is what it's telling me. And then it's straight up telling me this could have been you could have felt this way with a fire sign, air sign, or earth sign. Definitely fire, air, or earth. Magician Gemini, fire, Knight of Wands Leo, the Sun in reverse Leo, Five of Swords could have been another Libra, the Devil Capricorn, or the World reversed, Five of Coins in reversed, Ace of Coins in reversed, Four of Cups, Eight of Coins, the Moon. You felt like this person emotionally just shut the fuck off or took the fuck off on you. That's what you feel like because that's how it shows up. They have no emotions towards you anymore. Not a care in the world. They keep coming up in the reverse with emotions. 10 of Cups. And they don't like to talk to you or deal with you. You may still love them. It tells me the 10 of Cups, but the Queen of Swords reversed and the Hermit, when it comes to trust, there's no building on it. You sons of bitches didn't trust each other. That's what happened. You didn't trust each other. That's what happened. Maybe you felt like there were other offers that they were rushing towards because that's what the fuck's being said. And maybe they felt the same thing on you. Maybe that's what the fuck happened here. Let's see where these cards go. I feel like the Nine of Coins in reverse, the Star card, the Four. Somebody was thinking about going and making a decision, but when it came to moving forward, they were too emotionally stuck on what they already had or work over. You know what? Work was it's easy to fix stress. The Fool reverse, the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like somebody did want to move forward and create balance, is what it's telling me. They wanted a victory, while the other person, I feel like they felt too much damage was fucking done. Somebody felt like too much shit was done, and I'm not going to fight for a situation that I don't fucking trust or that won't invest in me. Double sevens, 7 of Swords upright and the 7 of Coins in reverse. He may have felt that way, but I felt like she felt that way too. So they may have both tried to work or focus on work over the love situation or going towards each other, is what it fucking tells me. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. They stopped communicating or feeling any emotions or feeling like this was going to work anymore, or it was the right direction for each other. Neither one of these two trusted the situation or the commitment any longer. That's what it tells me. They didn't trust it. They stopped. I already said this. They stopped putting the work in it. They both felt like they had truth and clarity over, look it, I'll pick it up for you, over this love situation. You know what I'm saying? Knight of Coins. Did you stop putting work into yourself or your career? Did you not want to be stuck in a situation or feel like they weren't choosing you and focus on career rather than being the Nine of Wands upset or the Three of Cups? Some of you, it was like, oh, fuck. Maybe some of you felt like you knew they were looking at other people. King of Swords, you knew, and you were like, and you even tried to tell yourself, no, I'm overthinking it. Three of Coins, but maybe I should work towards what I'm overthinking. It definitely could have been with another Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But the communication has not been good, and there's been separation from an investment that once was. It's been happened. There you are. And you know about this. This is for you. This is what I see for Libra so far. Okay. All right. Sucks that I'm going to have to figure out where Virgo is unless somebody in the channel figured this out. But I totally didn't do it correctly. So I must not have. If everybody's like, where's Libra? All right. That's where I'm at for Libra. We're going to move on to Scorpio. It happens every once in a while. You can't be perfect. You shouldn't try to be perfect all the time. Just do your best. Now, it should be hard for me to say. I like to try to be a perfectionist, but I think as I gotten older, I've kind of slowed it down. I don't care anymore. You get older and you're like, fuck all that. Like things to be good or look good. You know what I mean? Like take pride in my work and shit like that. But get older, you're like, I don't know if it's gold, it's gold. If it's close enough. All right, here we go. Let's go. You're welcome, everybody, and I hope it made sense and wasn't too harsh. That one kind of, but I called that out. Your readings have been like that, Libra. Your readings have been like that for a while, where it's like, get ready for the ride, Libra. Get ready to hear the shit that's the ugly truth. All right. Scorpio. I'm going to do Scorpio in a second. I don't think I have many cigarettes left, so I might have to hold the hell off on smoking. Shit. All right, Scorpio. Did somebody ask, are you LGBT? What the fuck is that? Don't even answer it. I don't even answer it. Like, I'm old as fuck. I should know what that stands for. And I'm like, all this new shit, I'm not impressed with it. Like, the world's went to a area of existence that's just like, this is how we're going today. This is what we're doing today. I don't want to open that can of fucking, I'm not going into that shit. Fuck that shit. Scorpio, you jumped over the left. Let's go. So are you about success and bringing it home? It's raining success and money. What else? Maybe success with money and foundations. That also gives me like adventure and creating more success around you energy. Somebody just asked me if I'm LGBTQ or whatever. What in the fuck? I like pussy. There you go. That's it. All right. Let me sum it up for you. Vagina. All right. There. Done. Here we go. So, Ace of Pentacles, a Two of Swords, a Three of Wands. Now, am I against somebody that's lesbian or gay? No. If that's their fucking, that's what they like, that's what they like. But has things changed so fucking much that I don't know what the fuck? I mean, there's just situations out here today where you can go online and you think you're looking at a girl, unless you notice she's got a bigger Adam's apple than you and probably their bigger dick. It's pretty fucked up today. But I mean, that's always kind of been like that. But today it's a little more broad or ridiculous. I'm very old school. You know, I like to, I stick with, the way just the way I think babies are made. I like the way babies are made. I have a child. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they like to swing both ways, to each his own. If that's what you like, that's what you like, Here we go. All right, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Two of Swords, you got the Three of Wands. So you're really trying to figure out what's going to work or how to get there. Some of you, clarify that. Clarify that for Scorpio. Yeah. Now that that's cleared up. Some of you, you're not going to focus on things that emotionally drain you, or you're trying not to focus on negative things. You're staying away from obsessive or dark, ugly shit emotionally, it's telling me. You're also really wanting to find your power in a new beginning, wanting to be able to celebrate or move towards that new beginning. Some of you may be a little bit skeptical about the development of going towards communications or working towards what? Investing in people, love, like being socially love. I just gotta fucking say it. Set 3 of Cups. The next card I was feeling was love. Your options is next. Look at, I didn't even know. I looked down and was like, oh, just fucking tell them. Going towards options. Some of you, you're okay with recognizing I don't need anything right now like that. Others of you aren't hurt over an ending of a situation. You've moved away. You don't want to revisit something that sucked. That's all I can tell you. With that Two of Wands, the Three of Swords reversed, the World, it's like, there was some bullshit that happened, or there may have been some fuckery, but you've let it go. You've let that go. I feel like you want more on a lightened energy or a lighthearted energy you give me. Also wanting to learn or move forward. Yes, you are definitely doing that. You're very in your own heart space, not mentally trying to be confused, and you're going to be very on the go or busy. What's going on emotionally around you? I feel like emotionally you're the strength, or you're showing the strength, and you're not getting stuck on situations that you're aware of or that are around you. If it seems like it's moving in a direction that you don't want to move with, you're not emotionally afraid to stop or say no. You got cold and hot saying no. If you have to stop something, and air saying no, bitch. Scorpio is not afraid to leave a mother. And you got every fucking zodiac saying no. No. You're on fire. You're fucking fire, air, earth, and did you get fucking water? Jesus Christmas. You're not gonna put up with anybody's bullshit. You're in that I ain't got time for that nonsense energy. Fucking keep it in my rearview mirror energy. King of Pentacles. I want to create success. Strong boundaries, and I want to take new risks. Some of you, maybe that's what you got to work toward. Yeah, some of you are going to move towards a new happy love situation. This part is beautiful. Some of you, you're coming off so strong, and if you're doing that independently, it may make you very attractive at this time. It may make you very attractive. People may be like, man, you may come off, play the role, be confident, or just casual and just approachable to people. That may start showing. And now people may be coming up to you or like giving you hints that they like you or creating conversations with you, shit like that. Here we go. Thank you for the super chat. You better trust your shit. You better trust this. You better trust what the fuck these tarot cards are saying. Look at what came on next. You better trust that love is there for you if you are in that energy. You know what I'm saying? Need I say more? Queen, Ace of Swords is the Truth and Clarity card. That's fucking awesome. Hold on. I want to see what you get. Anything else that needs to show up? I feel like it's going to try to mess it up and you won't get another upright card, but you never know. You better play and run with that. You better open the door. Go after that motherfucker. Queen, like Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. You better play with this fucking energy. You better take action because you may get the fucking balance you didn't expect. Your reading's fucking awesome. If you're not fucking with anybody, eventually they're going to be wanting to fuck with you. Like if it ain't already happened, they're going to be looking at you like, how do I get closer to Scorpio? Ain't that some shit? I did not expect that to show up like that. At first, it was just like you being like in your own power, you doing your own shit. But then I was like, well, it makes sense that it would make them look good. But then it was like, how good? It fell out with all upright cards. All upright cards. Unfucking believable. Let's give you some more, Scorpio. Thank you all for being here. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I didn't cut Virgo's reading too much, but I know I fucked that one up a little bit. Shit happens. All right, back on to Scorpio. Scorpios. I had to answer a text. I can't even see you guys on the phone, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. And I may light the cigarette. Just fuck it. Why not? Bray says, open the door. All goodly on. Michael Dawn. Yes, blocked all the players. I know. And met a great guy immediately after. Good. I hope it stays good. Hope it stays good for you. Oh, you didn't mess it up. Somebody was just behind. I didn't fuck it up. And all the time I'm saying I fucked it up. Sometimes, all right, if you're new, and I don't want to freak you out because not everybody's going to understand this, but sometimes, and I just thought I saw something, but I was like, I think it was dust. Sometimes when the energy wants to really show up, and it's usually late at night or like at 8 or 7 o'clock at night, sometimes you guys will see orbs and shit come around. You'll see spirit come around. Like, I'm telling you, wait till you see that shit. I have a fucking video out here. I don't remember which one it is. It's a couple years ago. But I have a video where I'm like, I go like this. Y'all see that? And an orb bigger than my motherfucking head in green, like this, floats right through the screen. And I point like the wrong way because the camera's reversed from my angle. But I watched it like fucking go right over my computer in front of my face. And it shows up like, and so when I fucking replayed it after the video and found it, I'm like, no fucking way. I really did see that right in my face. Like, that was probably one of my favorite fucking videos because of that. And I don't even know what the fuck I was saying, but I just remember being like, I paused for a second and I'm like, I fucking see that. And then I'm like, holy fuck, that's big. And it got real big. Like, usually they're white ones. That fucking green one is fucking awesome. Anybody remember that? Anybody that was here back then, remember that? If you remember that, in my live comment section, tell them I was here. I remember that. Just let me know. Let the audience know. I was here. I remember that. Thank you, DKK. I appreciate that. Thank you for your energy. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, here we go. It was fucking awesome. I like, yeah, man. I don't know if it was 6 months ago, a year ago, a year and a half, 2. It was a while ago, but it was fucking perfect. Other than that, my finger was going the wrong fucking way. Let's go. All bands like, I was here. I remember. Okay, I see it all the time. Amber White. All right, my phone's way behind. Once again, are we still, where we at? Are we still on Scorpio? I think I'm still on Scorpio. I think so. Welcome in, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups. What do we got? So, 9 of Cups. I feel like if you had something you need to ask for, you could get it. I need to say this. If there's something you're emotionally very drawn to, keep asking for it or setting a date, manifesting it. I feel like your wish is granted. That's the first time I've used that like that. Page of Coins, the Hierophant. Especially if something that motivates you or you're intrigued with hasn't shown up the way you've wanted it to. You may have to put a wish out there or set an intention, kind of energy. Why I got to tell you that? I'm not sure. Other than it feels like I should say it. Here we go. 10 of Swords. Some of you, your wish is about finding a new person or a new beginning, it's saying. Some of you, Ace of Wands, the 6 of Cups, King of Cups, 9 of Wands. Some of you, it's about letting go of worrying about, you give me an Ace of Wands, the 6 of Cups, letting go of what didn't work. You motivated beginnings is where you need to be, not with useless delays. You got to cherish the memories. Forget what happened in the past with those memories, kind of energy. Release those because you have uncontrolled emotion and drained defeat is kind of what could be slowing you down from resolution, from taking action, from fearless beginnings, from glorious wins, baby. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. If you're a single Scorpio, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think they're gonna allow that much longer. Or you are. Get ready for communication, rapid fire planning, grounded reality, and preservation willpower. You also may find yourself traveling. You may have unexpected travel or find yourself in a vehicle more than expected, or just traveling a good distance, maybe towards a love situation. Some of you, what else is here? Knight of Cups, or opening up towards. You're not really, so some of you, it's like you're gonna get what you want that makes you happy, whether it's involved in love, invested in love, or outside of it. You're gonna get a win. You're gonna get a win. You guys get the win. There's no way you don't get the fucking win. That was your wish. You're gonna end up happy. Some of you, it could be with a relationship, while others of you, it could just be in a success manner. It's how it's telling me. Let's go. What is this? The Tower. The change is probably. It's probably. I feel like it's on its way. Show me something for Scorpio. Any other message here for them? Why are you telling me like that? I think the win's going to be about career, sex. I almost said sex. Six. My mouth, my tongue got in the way. Not sex. It's not. Some of you maybe going to have some hot sex. Maybe that meant to come out. I don't know. Fiery, fucking crazy, off the wall, bananas sex. Maybe for a little bit of you. I doubt it. Maybe some of you will get that action, and that was meant to slip out of my mouth, but I meant to say success. My fat tongue got in the way. Listen, the message I have here, when it came to love, it wasn't about falling like head over heels into that. It was about getting success, being aware that success is coming to you, that you're going to, like I had already told you, the star card, the moon card, be aware of what you can manifest. Because when I was waiting to see where it was going, whether it was going to push towards love or the success you can create, some of y'all make me feel like you can make a lot of fucking money or be very successful or grab a lot of attention while gaining money. You may find a windfall of success. Some of you could be like almost coming off famous to others, or people really admire you or respect you. I don't know who the fuck that's for, but that's how I see this. You just got to keep working towards it and investing in it, and don't let it become a missed opportunity. What's creepy about that, as I've told you this in the past, I've seen this outcome in the past, and it came out again. So if you put something on the back burner, you may need to get your back on the bicycle kind of energy. Love, I don't know. I wasn't too happy with what it was showing me in love. Some of you, it's like you guys gave me like a really, I don't know if I want to trust it again energy in there. Like it was too fucking heavy. It was too much. Balance. Why is balance here? I'll finish you out real quick. Finish out Scorpio. What do we got? Okay, this is like a Capricorn. Maybe you dealt with a Capricorn. I don't have the devil card, but I'm picking up like what I read for Capricorn last. Some of y'all like don't give a fuck right now about like if love takes off or doesn't. You give me Capricorn vibes. Why the fuck do you do that? But you do. You're giving me definitely Capricorn vibes, where it's like Capricorn's been about business and success. Their readings have been like that. Well, your reading just finally leveled up hard like that, where like love is like you don't completely hate the idea of it, but you don't really entertain it, or you don't give two fucks kind of energy. Every time I try to get love out of you, I can't. It's like That's not the direction here for me. And I don't feel like it's trying to favor what sex is doing it. I just feel like that's how it's doing it. I better stop. Like I'm down because I'm labeling men and women. People are like, "What is he gay?" At least that answers the question. How many more times is that going to happen? That's hilarious to me. But anyways, we're going to move on as I fumble my lighter. Let's move on. Where we at? Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Make sure you smack that like button. Let's get to 200, please. Come on, we can do that. I'm not going to lie, that coffee made me have to pee. I got to take a pee. Shit. All right. I'll show that. I don't mind all that hearts and Sagittarius energy. Show me something I haven't seen for them. I feel like it's been hard to see something different for you guys, for Saggies. And I want different, but I can't. It's going to be what it's going to be. If it's ready, it's ready. If it's not ready, it's not ready. Here we go. Oh, 2 at once. Here we go. Don't go there. I don't mean it like that, Sagittarius. It's not the kind of talk we're talking about here. Page of Swords and trust. You weren't afraid to cut a bitch off or a bastard. Some of y'all could have had to tell somebody no younger than you, or just like kind of like nonchalantly not give a shit. What the fuck? What is that trying to tell me? Here we go. Sagittarius. You could have been an air sign or a water sign, strong energy. Page of Swords reversed, balance reversed. Could have been a Libra, could have been a Aquarius or Gemini. Could have been maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody got silenced, or I just feel like they didn't get the win with you. You didn't give them the opportunity, something like that. What the fuck? Nope. 5 of Cups is reversed. You didn't give him the opportunity. Look it. I'll pick it up so you see it. 8 of Wands reversed. You said fuck the fuck with this. And the strong energy here is air, water, or fire. Nope, you're not getting my love. Kumbaya, bitch. 3 of Wands, you moved away from it. 7 of Wands, you didn't really want to look at it or entertain it. You have the 7 and the 9 of Wands. What the fuck? You didn't give them the opportunity. Or if somebody tried to come toward you, water, fire sign, definitely water, fire, maybe air. Look at bottom of the deck. Air sign, when it came to the thinking of it or being stuck to it, you released it. I guarantee it's like goodbye. So you wanted something different. You wanted a different option. You didn't trust going towards it, or you felt like it was obsessed over you, or maybe it wasn't the option for it. Something about not for me. Queen of Cups. I'm not giving to this. It's in reverse. You knew this. You knew I wasn't going to give to this person, or I no longer could. Something of the sort like that. Can't have my cup, motherfucker. Kind of energy. Death in reverse and the moon. You knew. I already said you were aware, and you made up your mind. You made up your mind. Some of you, this is like a family issue where you couldn't get them to fucking listen. So you just shut the fuck up and got away from it, and they'll figure it out on their own. Others of you, if it was a love situation, where are we going with this? I think it's just going to stay with you made a decision. Maybe it'll tell more. Queen of Wands, 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the Tower. It comes out like you, even if you tried to have that heart to heart, that 5 of Swords, and that clarify it before the Tower. Clear one card. It wasn't worth playing or giving time to it. You couldn't break through it. You couldn't get the breakthrough with a person. It could have been a fire sign, maybe a Leo, maybe Aries, maybe Sagittarius like yourself. Definitely could have been that, or Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius. What's the other fucking air sign I'm missing? Libra. If it's a water sign, it's telling me Cancer. Any other water sign that needs to show up? So far, wait a minute. 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Some of you were in this or invested with them for a while, or you've just known them a long time, or they've been in your. They're close to you. They were, or they always have been. Whatever. You didn't try to fix this. It's telling me no. You did not. You did not try to fix this. I think you had to let somebody see their shit for themselves. That's what your message is telling me. Fuck your shit. Figure it out on your own. I'm not helping you with this one kind of energy. Knight of Cups reversed. Emotionally not giving into it. You knew better with this situation. Look at Queen of Swords. You closed that shit. You closed it down. I think you started to invest more in yourself than giving something like you didn't want some. It's almost like you knew somebody was gonna. It's not take your kindness for weakness, but emotionally withdraw from listening or understanding, and that was enough for you not to do shit with it. My hand's starting to hurt, so some of you might have problems with your hands. Issues with your hands or your bones. Bones may be hurting you because one of my old injuries just started to flare up really bad. So it could be something in your bones that hurts. This love situation, the King of Swords, it could have definitely been with a Gemini or a Libra or the investments behind you. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's gone. It's not something. I don't feel like you've completely erased them, but you don't feed into their bullshit anymore. You don't. Page of Pentacles, you will not give to it. It's in reverse. You will not give to it. You learned your lessons. You stand high on your own high honor. You don't trust going towards it, and it's not worth the stress to keep going through the same circle of events or repeating yourself. You're not going to keep repeating yourself. You're not a fucking cogwheel. That's how your shit's coming out. You're aware of that shit too. With whoever, this could be multiple people in your energy, not just one. Feel that for you. Six of Cups, somebody younger than you. Four of Cups is somebody that you were emotionally attached to. Star of Cups, Eight of Cups is releasing it. Temperance is in reversed. I feel like it's trying to tell me that they kept trying to see if they could lean on you until you recognize they're not learning or this isn't growing. You couldn't go towards a situation. You wanted somebody to learn how to invest in themselves, security in themselves, build on their own, versus coming to you for all the fucking basically balance and all the solutions. You recognize they got to figure this out emotionally. They got to learn how to trust. And I'm not going to get upset or cause any anxiety in my situations or give any more to this. Some of you, I also pick up, did you lend them money or did you help them with a home situation? Whatever the fuck that's about. Something about lending money or helping with a home situation or an expense, whatever. Here we go. Let's keep going. All right. Let's keep rolling. Anything else for you? I'm going to ask one more question. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want to see what it says. You're not giving into any situations you don't trust anymore. You've left that in the cold. It's telling me the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You're not in your head. You're more about looking out towards where am I supposed to go and why. You're very you're not afraid to leave things separate from shit right now. I don't feel like you're worried about that. I feel like you're more worried about what you move towards. You're not worried. I just said this. You're not afraid to let shit walk away from shit. Not at all. But you're trying to balance what's worth creating security with. You're in contemplation mode. You'll figure out. You'll work your way out of that. You'll navigate through this, whether you're younger or older. You know what I mean? You will manifest your way through that shit. You also may have felt like you thought you had the balance until you saw a lot of lies or deception, but it didn't stop you from working or probably putting more work into who you are or identifying that you needed to run away from that than work with it. You know what? Keep the strength, keep the attitude, keep that. When it comes to your emotions, you feel like people played games with your emotions or didn't put you first. I feel like you've released this energy and now you're going to build yourself up. You got a high value or you're bringing yourself back. It's like a resurrection of like, I should have seen what was coming, but now I see a little bit clearer, or I'm going to see what I can do. Hold on. Some of you may start to invest or trust love situations again, or move towards them if you're not too anxiety ridden about the situation. Ace of Wands. Okay, so it tells me two messages. Some of you, it may be passionate at first, then it might get real serious, a lot of sex, and then get real serious and like lovey and like good, hot, steamy, and like everything on the table. While others of you don't even go towards this. Others of you don't even give this an opportunity. The Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups reverse, the Seven. You don't look at the options. You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. Balance. You don't work with it. You don't. It's not that you haven't seen through that it's toxic. It's that you just Queen of Cups emotionally. You're aware that when it comes to the outcome or giving or taking offers, I think it's going to say you're not ready. The Sun, it didn't make you happy in the past. Your heart's open, but Five of Swords, you're still a little conflicted on the transition of change or moving towards change. Tower is upright. You haven't moved yet. Some of you, it's a matter of you haven't moved towards it or you don't trust it yet. Or you don't know who to move the fuck towards. It's one of them. Here we go. Something like that. All right, we're going to get out of Sagittarius' energy. We're going to do Capricorn. All right. Capricorns. Shit. What do we have for Capricorn? All right, 3 more likes and we're at 200 if that number's correct on my screen. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate it. Capricorn, straight to the point. I have a little bit of Sagittarius up in my shit. I got some fire up in me. I think I got every fire. Every fire. A lot of Sag, though. I think 2 times Sag. Leo, like Leo Sun. I even think I have Aries. I can't fucking remember. I'd have to look. I know I got Sag twice. Sag maybe twice. I think it's only 2 times. Sag twice, Taurus twice, on Moon and Rising especially. And then everything, and then a bunch of other shit. Like, I shouldn't say shit, but a bunch of other good stuff. There we go. I like to end my sentences with shit when it's like not shit, and it just like I gotta work on that. Here we go. Show me something for Capricorn. All right. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Straight to the point. Oh wow, flipped and landed on my thumb. Why is that the truth of the message? Tell me what you need to see. What do we got? Oh shit. All right, so you come out with there was issues. There was deceptive energy. And you needed to transition away from this deceptive fucking energy. You did. And you know what it says next? Illusions revealed. Did you become aware of that bullshit? I think you did. Let's see what you get. Show me Capricorn. Continue this message for Capricorn. Landed on that card. Motivated beginnings. Ace of Wands. Did you resist going towards? I feel like you didn't move towards people. I feel like you started focusing on being motivated and focusing on where you could go, where you just run it and go where I need to go. It's telling me you lost the ambition to acquire the expertise to move towards situations. Like if they needed to go, they needed resisted endings. I feel like they were resisted until necessarily ending. And I think what it did is it gave you the opportunity to see an empty reward. And when you seen the empty reward, what did you do with that? Let's see what it says. Healing the loss. Thinking strategically. No shit, huh? Unexpected setbacks of what? Something. Creator, no traction. Fair judgment. Fearless beginnings. Moving forward. Glorious win. Rapid fire planning. Clarify anything I need to see. Oh man. You guys recognized a situation around you that it made you want to plan ahead like 4 years, 12 months, 16 fucking months, whether it was thinking about like success, relationship, whatever it was. It was just staying ahead. Arrogant wastefulness was around, was energy you were seeing. Recognized opportunity, empty promises, lifted anguish, unstoppable forces. I feel like what you became. Unconventional thinking. You did do this. Like if I go to my past readings, I know you did this. Like, and it might have been a long time ago you had to do this. Earned reward, euphoric choices, emotionally incomplete though. Recovery towards stability. Yeah, that's where you ran. That's where you ran. It's the car that jumped out. New abundance. Earned rest. Why would that come out like that? Show me. Were they hurt? No. So somebody tried to like somebody got you in your feelings, and instead of getting in your feelings, you went into your success. That's how I see it. Strong leadership. It tells me you've earned rest. You had severe heartbreak when it felt like that, you shut down, you shut it down, you shut it down, you shut it down. Fearful yearnings, you release that. The Queen of Wands reversed. Intuitive compassion. You focused emotionally on what you want, and it was being a strong leader. And you are known to be like that, to lead, especially like with new abundance or opportunities. Like you're very good at that, Capricorn. That's like it's like basically aligned in the stars for you guys. 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Coins, and the 2 of Coins. Prosperous victory, stagnant routine, glee-free celebrations. Some of you might have went out a lot or enjoyed the company or social active, been very socially active, or been very socially approachable, or have some kind of social audience, some shit like that. And I found like you just focused on that was the truth and clarity, and that's what you would put the work and effort towards. King of Coins, more of letting people, you showing people like, watch me do it kind of energy. Whether it was like on social entertainment, whether it was around close environment, it's some shit like that. Some of you, it doesn't have to be social environment. You were showing it off. The Magician came out with the King of Coins. Good for you. You weren't willing to compromise to win. You weren't willing to do that. Friction and conflict did not exist. Decisive intuition. It's like you were trusting yourself, whether you were guiding it or getting guidance and help, or whether you identified what you were doing. It was like it just came. I feel like it was naturally, like in your destiny, or basically it was unavoidable. Reluctant change. You have dim opportunities with underlying instability, flowing attraction, cherished memories, but then uncontrolled emotions towards unbridled joy. Wait a minute. Drained defeat, though. Why is that reversed? Because you were waiting to see things turn out better. Fearless action. Clarify anything you to see. Emotional introspection. Grateful togetherness. Wait a minute. Where are you going with this? 8 of Swords. You were very, I do not know how to tell you. It was like if love wasn't working out, or you didn't really feel like you could go towards it, it didn't stop you from propelling towards what you're going to be successful at, or how you're going to like create an abundant reality, or an abundant audience. I feel like a lot of you got watched, or get watched, or people watch you. Or I do. And it don't have to be Capricorn sun, you could be moon or rising, but I feel like you draw in a lot of attention. Patience to succeed. I also feel with this card, you may have struggled to understand if you were going to succeed. Listen to the next card. King of Wands, dependable, goal oriented. I think I already said that's kind of how you guys are. 10 of Wands. Those heavy burdens, what happened? You focused on new excitement that you were mostly attached to. Some of you needed self-reflection, fruits of your labor, over and preserving your willpower and your strength. Unquestioned confidence towards letting go or getting stuck on a situation or like a person. I think you focus more on your own success. And it was like, if I build more success, it's almost like you were like, if I build more success, I can have what I want now. and everything else will gravitate to me later. It's kind of how you make me feel. You make me feel very calm right now, like a very calm attitude. Queen of Coins, peaceful and abundance. Unforeseen challenges, revealing past traumas, unbalancing taking, ground reality, disconnecting information, cutting people off that weren't worth your time, and you just showed up. Destructive indulgence is what happened with the emotions over ethics. So you released that because you cut that away from you because you knew you couldn't trust it. You trusted if it wasn't going to work, it doesn't have to come with me. Your message is fucking, I love your fucking message. Your message really told a lot. Reading it and then trying to read into it the way I see it, but I mostly read what it had to say more than what I was seeing. I gave a little bit of what I'm seeing, but your message was more or less, it wasn't so nonchalant. And yes, it was. I can't lie. You were kind of nonchalant about it. Your emotions were like, where the fuck were they? Like, it was like you weren't gonna lose the battle. You may have done a lot of healing. I feel like you might have been through a lot of things or a lot of situations that should have broke you, but it really what it did is it made you focus on like something else or a nature of not letting it get the best of you and just staying on a win or knowing you can do it. At points, it is making me feel like you were even worried about your success or focusing or falling back towards love situations that you've kind of crossed off if there was a whiteboard or a green board, if you know what a green board, well, of course you do. My audience is pretty much my age or a little bit younger and older. Where it was a chalkboard behind me or a whiteboard, if there was like love up here, you erased that shit and you focused on other things for a while. It didn't make me feel like you completely forgot about it, but you didn't pour your emotions into it, which means you may have went through a lot. That maybe take that for if it makes sense to you or if it doesn't. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right. Did I give Capricorn both decks? I'm not sure if I did. Anybody know if I gave Capricorn both decks? Man, I got to take a piss so bad. I'm not getting up. I'm going to make it through all sides. I think. I don't promise that. I'm going to try. And I'm about to drink more. It's not that good, but I'm going to drink it. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. Mods, subscribers, and people that watch. All I ask is that you watch. You subscribe if you can withstand my content, and you just enjoy this. Sometimes I'm calm, sometimes I'm fucking off the wall. You never know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? When you come here, you never know how I'm gonna show up. You really don't. Yep. I like having the element of surprise like that. All right. Okay, 2 signs and super chats to go. I don't know if I gave them both decks, though. I don't remember if I gave Capricorn both, so I hope I did. Let's see if they said anything. Thank you. I did read your comment. I did see your comment. Thank you for the super chat. I did see it before you did that, but thank you. I'm not reading all, but I'm reading a couple here and there as I go. Very, very, not too many. What? All right, this is going to be the chariot in the world. Somebody might have had to make a purchase or buy something. Did you spend money or fix something? Did you buy a car or fix a car or buy something? You also have, it felt challenging. The world reverse, Page of Pentacles. Might have been an unexpected expense. Doesn't have to make sense to you. Could have bought or purchased something. Some of you, it was I purchased something, or clarify anything else it could be. I didn't accept an offer. So if you didn't, some of you didn't accept an offer. This is towards a person. If somebody came back towards you, I think you shut it down or you didn't respond. It's making me feel like I don't have it says Page of Pentacles reversed. You didn't go towards it. Fool reversed. 4 of Wands. Almost like somebody wanted to get you to come back towards them. Somebody come towards you in messaging and you said no or you didn't answer. Something like that. Here we go. Maybe you answered, but then you cut them off. It could be either one. I feel like you're really focused on investing in you and the new beginnings that you're not. You almost give me like more curiosity, curious Aquarius. You give me like focus on your energy. Maybe start building and saving more money again, but also that 10 of swords gives me like I really want to start again. You have this I need to find my direction energy. Show me. I feel like it's so powerful in that. Like I can't ignore it. You may have felt like you couldn't trust somebody that you dealt with too. Magician is reversed. What landed on those cards? Yeah, Knight of Cups. You dealt with somebody that was a mental and emotional abusing, manipulating asswipe. They're a piece of shit, as far as I'm concerned. This is somebody who doesn't give the fuck about your feelings or your mental health, and I don't care for that at fucking all. All right. And I feel like it was good to get the fuck away from them. I'm going to say it the fucking way I see it. Good for you. Fuck that. It was not worth the stress. Fuck that person. We'll do this together. You ready? Let's do this together. What's the next card? Go after your success and build your fortune and fuck the noise of that person. King of Wands reversed. They were a player. They played with your heart. And I think you were like, fuck you. Goodbye. You're not worth the investment. You juggled me, or you weren't fucking showing up for you. You juggled me, or you tested every little bit of fucking patience I had. Whether he did it, she did it, I don't give a fuck who did it. He, she, her, wada, dada, done, whatever the fuck, how the fuck that shit goes. 3 of Pentacles, reversed, not putting into it. Already know, fuck that shit, not worth it. Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. And then you saw that if they came at you, it wasn't even going to be like, I feel like you read it and you were like, I want to respond. Some of you might have responded, but others of you, it was like, it's not worth the response. I got to work on me right now, the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. And I know that about me right now. I know this is what's healthy. I know this is what's better. Especially if you feel like you can say they didn't care about your struggles, or you haven't talked to them in a while. And now they're just fucking all of a sudden coming out of fucking the woodwork. It's like, that wood's already burned. This wood's still about cleaned it out and shit. On to the next chapter kind of energy. Because emotionally, I don't think they had your best interests at heart. They could have been a fire sign or a water sign, don't have to be. But it shows King of Cups, Death card, 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. They could have been fire, water, or earth sign. Whoever, I don't give a fuck if they were air, fire, earth, water. What it's telling me is emotionally and in a transition, it wasn't going the right direction. This person they were not guiding the right direction. You learned about this. What is this? They were playing games with you, or they had too many options around them. This is going to be this is kind of personal. This is going to be kind of, I hate to fucking put it like that. Some of y'all, whether you fucking knew it or not, they had too many options. And I feel like they were obsessed on everybody outside of what was in front of them, whether you in front of them, or it was easy for them to shut you out to focus on other things. Whether they made the move or didn't make the move, they did this. That's how I see this. The Hierophant, the 6 of Wands, the Devil reversed, that 3 of Cups reversed. Not with the Devil reversed. That's obsessive energy and not giving in to you right now. The 9 of Cups reversed is not emotionally giving a shit with that 3 of Swords. Kind of 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of... So they wanted you to come towards them, but they were like, I can fuck whoever I want, is how they came at you. Look at the next card. I want you to come towards me, but I can fuck whoever I want. I'm going to play with whoever the fuck I want. They don't mind. Aquarius doesn't fucking mind. My dick can go in an outlet. I'll fucking fuck the outlet. Yeah, kind of energy. Aquarius won't care. The fuck they won't. 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. I think Aquarius was like, I can't take your shit anymore. 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the Strength card. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what the fuck sign did this to you. All I know is it became too much to want to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? It became too much, and you had to release this bitch or this situation. It's aggravating me reading this. The 8 of Cups and the 10. It was too fucking much. 8 of Cups to the 10 of Wands reversed. And it might have been a fucking guy who did this to you. Might have been a guy who did this to you. The Star card reversed and 5 of Wands. Six of Pentacles, and the Sun. The happiness, how you'll be able to understand or collect this reading for you. They made you happy in spurts, but not all the time. And you probably had arguments or fights with them, or times you guys didn't get along at all or communicate very well. Some shit like that. When it comes to communication or moving forward, you have Page of Wands, it's stopping, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the page, you have the Nine of Wands feeling a little bit guarded about getting the balance. Six of Cups, wanting in reverse, wanting to release it. Page of Cups, emotionally feeling beaten down. Fuck that. With this love situation. And Five of Cups, knowing it's not something you can hold on to or trust anymore. Knowing to say no is what happened. You had to release feeling stuck or trusting this bitch, this bastard, whoever the fuck that person is. They suck. They suck. Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands. Three of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles. It wasn't for you to stick with. I'm sorry, but it was not for you to stay with, because emotionally they didn't have your emotions weren't at their best interest. So it's better for you to rush away from this than work into it. Knight of Pentacles, put more work in yourself over a situation that when it came to wanting to trust or feel it, it was better to release it. I gave you every fucking card. It was better to let go of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? They could have been a fucking Libra too. Don't have to be, but it's ironic that I have Libra here on the bottom and I ended with Libra on the bottom on this one. Doesn't have to be. Could have been any fucking sign. But let's keep going. You don't let nobody get you like that. All right. Let's keep going for Aquarius. Aquarius. What's the message for Aquarius? I got to say something. Why do I get the energy, Aquarius, that some of them were like, I got you, bitch. Or I got this motherfucker. They ain't going nowhere. Like, this motherfucker felt like they had you basically ball and chain. They really did. They really give me this fucked up energy where no matter what they did, you weren't going to leave. I don't feel like they felt like you were insecure or codependent. I feel like they just felt like they thought you just didn't have the tenacity or the strength or the balls, to be honest. I think they were fucking wrong. Just saying it. Maybe not for all you, but I feel like they were wrong. All right? I feel like they were wrong. I feel like Aquarius is like, fuck you. I can do this on my own, fucker, kind of energy. I really feel like that's how this went down. And I get like weird energy, like fire, air, or earth sign. Maybe water, but it feels like fire, air, or earth when I fucking try to feel this energy. Here we go. Whatever. Let's go. You came out first. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's hope this is good. Clarify anything that needs to show up for Aquarius, please. Up. Seven of Cups. Okay. So why do I feel like the bright opportunity or the grandiose temptations and the fearless action? Did you overlook this bitch? Because that's what it's telling me. Star card with these two cards. You overlooked this bitch, or you didn't see this at first. You didn't recognize that all these fucking cups lined up or all these hoes lined up kind of energy. Seven of Coins reversed, diminished return. And they weren't coming back around very often. They weren't coming back around deep angle. They were leaving you all fucked up. They weren't giving to this cup. I'm telling you right now. Oh, not even on screen. They weren't giving to this motherfucking cup. Six of Coins. What is this about? Generous giving. You were generously giving until you decisively opened your third eye or entrusted your intuition. What happened when you did that? The ending. Tested dedication. They tested you. The Chariot in reverse is you stopping. You overthinking choices. You ended that shit. You had self-doubt on it for a while until what happened? Chaotic force was too much and you couldn't resist the ending anymore. You were like, fucking ending. I'm ending this shit. This is dead. This is dead to me. This is over. Six of Swords reversed. Reluctant to see change, and that's you not moving towards it. The Magician, wanting to manifest reward. Feeling a little bit of lost courage in love situations, loving completely. King of Wands. Wanting to be dependable and goal oriented became a very strong thing. I feel like the healing and loss is off. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. I feel like you might have felt a little bit of healing and loss. It may not have been that long. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to tell you. But what I feel like I'm supposed to say to you when on like the way I interpret this shit, the King of Wands to the Five of Cups was you identified there's no more I can give to the situation. There is no more like let's see what it says. Peaceful, abundant energy was more your direction, your action. And I think you knew this. I feel like you knew this. With Aquarius are fucking very intelligent. So peaceful, abundant thinking strategically. I just said I think you knew this. Done. You knew this shit. You knew you were better off saying fuck you and you can have the other people. I don't fucking want your diseases, bitch. You know what? I'm not going to wait for you. Patience and balance. I don't have fucking time for that. I went and did a little bit of soul searching to recognizing I'm going to go in a new direction. Fuck your direction. I'm going to start with a motivated beginning. You ain't going to fucking hold me down like that. Fuck. Who the fuck are you? You have that Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords energy reversed. Then you go into the moon. Let me read that to you. Illusions revealed. Go to the bottom. Hollow completion because they weren't fulfilling. Strategic solutions were you recognizing traditional teachings, hard misinformation, and heavy burdens needed to be let go of because they were unhealthy as fuck. They were just indulging in too many motherfucking situations outside of you. And I think you recognized it and you said, fuck that. Might be a painful transition, but I'm strong enough to go towards energy flows where attraction goes. Let me read the card to you. Flowing attraction and going towards real fucking abundance and happiness. That's what you decided. Good for you. King of Swords, ethic over emotions. You had to basically say, fuck my emotions, fuck how I feel, but fuck you for doing it to me. Maybe not all of you. That really kind of bothered me because I feel like that wasn't easy. And I know everybody may have taken that at different times to get there, but they got there, is how I feel. I feel like you weren't going to fail with this. Queen of Wands, confident ambition, Page of Cups, new excitement, recovering heartbreak. So you're recovering over that. You're basically at the reward part because you got an empty reward. You're not hung on it anymore. The Hangman's in reverse, but you identified unexpected setbacks that it wasn't something you could sit in any longer. You couldn't do this to yourself. You knew better. You have a I know better energy. I know Three of Coins reversed. Lessons unlearned, well, they became learned. You stopped walking up towards building towards something that wasn't working. Four of Cups, arrogant wastefulness. What an asshole. Unfulfilled achievements. You might have focused on recognizing they may have asked you for money or help with money or felt like they could get anything out of you or lie to you and you would just keep taking and they could just keep take. Go the fuck away, bitch. Kind of energy is how I see this. Stagnant routine. Look at the fucking mooch energy, the moochy bitch. I feel like you got tired of you ain't their mom. You don't have to fill their fucking plate or just keep giving to shit, especially if they ain't giving to you on an equal keel. Fuck that. Go after the fearless beginnings. And I think that's what you decided. You stopped holding back because you recognize I got to move forward. You had to make the decision. And I think you did. I think a lot of you did. Eight of Wands, acceleration quickly. Yes, you fucking did. That's what I have for you so far. Holy shit. Wow. I like your shit because your shit's like, it tells me you had a fucking tolerance like a motherfucker in a situation. Some of you maybe got rid of them real quick. Others of you, it may not have been so quick. I'm picking up. It may not have been so fucking fast, but you were like, when it was time, it was time, and that's when it was like it's all right. I feel like once you were there, that's it. No, there's no turning a stone backwards or looking back at it. There's accepting it and working on whatever's in front of me or whatever I need to, however I need to tighten up. I'm doing that. Is how I feel. You jumped into energy. I don't know. That's just how I see it. Whatever was needed to be basically whatever you needed to invest in made the most sense. Bottom of the deck. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the action you decided, and that was probably what was best for you to trust more than anything. You understood a situation wasn't coming at you correctly. 10 of Cups, the world. When it came to moving towards you, the Chariot reversed, the Magician. You couldn't trust the development or the success of it. And it was easier for you to recognize and say, fuck, I'm done. I am so fucking done with this shit. And I feel like that was your best move, was identifying this is never going to change. And that's a fucking hard truth. It's a fucking hard truth. I don't give a fuck who you are. Especially if you wanted to see something work or become a celebration, that makes it harder to release. The Empress, the Fool, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Tower. You recognize that no matter how much you try to give to a situation, it wasn't giving back to you equally. So you were like, things aren't changing, so I've got to accept change. And the change was truth and clarity. Clarify the Ace of Swords. It landed up right. That was to make a decision. You had to make a fucking hard decision on this situation. And it was not to let it upset you anymore, to fucking say goodbye. Especially if there was more than you towards the investment, it made it easier for you to make that decision, it's telling me. Even if you had to do this on your own or not tell many people about what that fucker was doing, or maybe that person ran their mouth too much and you got sick of them running their mouth to other people and it coming back to you and making you look like something you wouldn't accept or knowing you wouldn't. Some of you, it's some shit. That fucker was unhealthy. I'm done. We're done with it. He wasn't the one or she wasn't the one. Goodbye, Stu or Becky or whatever the fuck your name is. Jennifer, fucking Todd, Trevor, Michael. I don't give a fuck. Dan, Steve, Kelly, Michelle. Fuck that. It wasn't good. This wasn't good. And I'm thinking it was smart to get away from it. That's what I see for Aquarius. I don't feel like it was ever going to get better. Fuck it. A little more for Aquarius. Was it going to get better? I don't know. Let's see what the fuck tarot says. Is it ever going to get better? If you put work in it, what would have happened? Oh, it would have felt like a celebration. Maybe it would have got better. Maybe it got this. No, you would have walked away. It would have been a fucking headache. Oh, and there would have been more lies and deception. Fuck that shit. No fucking way. You weren't supposed to stay in this. You were not supposed to stay with this situation. No, you weren't. If you kept fucking with it, and that did come out already for you, this is how you would have ended up. 8 of Cups to the 10 of Wands to more fucking lies. Knight of Swords to running into more lies and deception. Next card, Magician. More fucking lies. Fuck this person. I'm done. I don't want to read this person's energy. I want to kick this person in the ass. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm kind of like, sorry. I don't need any assault charges. That man just kicked me in the ass. Of course, I'm going to kick somebody in the ass. It's going to be a dude. But I'm not going to kick nobody in the ass. I don't need any charges. But you know what I'm saying. Fuck that person. I don't like that person. I don't care how that person views me. Fuck that person. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. We're going to do Pisces in a second. Now, that may only pertain to people that were in a strong, fucked up personal relationship. Could have been around family, but it felt like you were invested pretty heavily with that person. I'm going to leave it there. All right? Jesus, man. Drop my phone. Here we go. Wow. That I don't like that. That was probably one. The Libras sucked a little. I mean, it was good because maybe they needed to get something out of it, and I hope they enjoy it. And got some. I don't even know which ones were bad, but I think Libras was hard. This one was a hard one too to just throw it out like that. But I feel like it also shows your strength, character, and willpower. And I feel like it wasn't fair. And I don't think that's. I mean, I've had shit where I've probably done shit in relationships that may have felt unfair, or they may have not been happy. But it's like when you get to that, it's a matter of being emotionally supportive of the other person's thoughts, opinions, feelings, and knowing how to cross the emotion with the intent, the action, and the fucking communication, or everything goes to shit. And if you don't have the honesty and the integrity, forget it. What are you doing it for anyway? All right, we're going to read Pisces. We're going to read Pisces. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Pisces? I feel his anger through the TV. Oh, I'm not really angry. I just thought that reading was like, I really just thought that person sucked, to be honest. Whoever you may have dealt with, if that made sense, it's almost like what goes around comes around, karma. I hate to give that like that, but that will show up for them probably. I hate to say that, but it doesn't mean it will. But there's a strong indicator that, yeah, just buckle up, I ain't gonna even finish that. Just buckle up, enjoy the ride, motherfucker. Because I do believe in what goes around comes around. More and more as I age too. Some people skate by something, but usually if it's meant to happen, it will. All right. Pisces. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Pisces? I was going to tap over the last video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. I'm in like a no fucks mood too today. I think a lot of these readings, it's because it's like it's given me purpose to feel open to. I'm not overexcited, but I'm kind of happy that people are like not letting people walk all over them. So if I see any fucked up comments after this video, your shit's getting deleted. I don't give a fuck. No fucks attitude. And I think a lot of these readings kind of gave me that like, watch out kind of energy, like no fucks. And if a Leo, Taurus, Moon, Rising tells you no fucks, you better believe it. You better fucking believe that shit. Here we go with Pisces. Ace of Cups is reversed. Queen of Pentacles. You're not focused on letting love hurt you. Oh my God, the next card's the Lovers. You're not focused on love hurting you. You're focused on giving love to what you can independently own. It's not about what you can receive right now. Nine of Wands, you don't give a fuck. You've already given thought to that situation. You're not worried about moving towards it or being stressed out about it at this time. You've put the fucking brakes on that shit. Three of Pentacles is motherfucking reversed. You may communicate, but right now, you are more about the lessons learned and the emotions of the happiness that you could have explored that never set in for the victory. I feel like you're going to be patient before you run into a new beginning or you give into anybody's celebrations to be 100% with you. I feel like this is you waiting. I feel like you would love to have it or play with it or to come towards you. But at the same time, I think you're okay with looking away from it or not communicating with anybody right now. You don't give me I'm struck in transition. I accept where I'm at energy. Nine of Pentacles. I don't need to worry about the victory right now. I need to worry about me right now. And I need to say, fuck the chaos and all the noise around me. The Chariot and the Page of Wands. You're more about, I need balance right now versus being upset in my head or moving towards a situation. Oh, look, the next card is the Knight of Swords, moving towards a situation, towards love. I want to develop more career success or stay strong in my beliefs, my foundations, my people, my family. And then maybe I'll entertain love again. Maybe I'll get ready to do that. Maybe that I'll get strong for this. Hold on. You will. It just needs more balance. You feel like it's got to show out more for you correctly for you to even want that Justice card to go in the reverse. Five of Cups, reverse the Fool, the Moon, the Five of Swords, and the Tower. Somebody feels like you had me for only so long, and then I said goodbye to it. That card's like goodbye. Goodbye to you. That was your decision. Queen of Cups, King of Cups reversed. You couldn't stay upset or worried about this anymore. So you let it go. You came, you very noble energy. You came very noble and very intuitive. I'm surprised I don't have the High Priestess in front of me. King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Could have been with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Definitely could have been a fire sign. The investment that you dropped. 10 of Wands reversed, the burden that you dropped. Maybe a water sign. Oh, yep, look, it's 8 of Cups. I was looking at that, and then the 6 of Cups came up reversed. Might have released a water sign, fire sign, or had a problem with either an earth sign, Virgo. What air sign was it? 7 of Swords, High Priestess. Show me the air sign if there's an air sign here. I'm going to wait till I see the air. Is there an air card left? Could have been Aquarius. Definitely could have been an Aquarius. A Leo, Sagittarius. What the fuck? A Leo or Sagittarius? 7 of Cups. You didn't want to explore any more offers or any more men for a while. You got tired of that bullshit. You just didn't trust the situations that you could work with. I feel like you knew better. You give me, I know better. Fuck that shit. And I don't feel bad about making up my mind or carrying on with my emotions or keeping them to myself. Very, like, you don't come off upset anymore. You don't give me upset energy. You come off like, fuck. You do give me the energy where you don't. I don't know how many more times you're willing right now to entertain. I can't pinpoint that. I feel like that's something you're still working through. Like if I'm going to, or would I do it one more time, or even two, or is one and done after that? I'm good for a while and I don't want to focus on it. But some of you, it's just a place of not letting things get to you. I'm okay with knowing that. Something about I needed to be there. And maybe that's the truth and clarity, and that was what was healthy for you, bottom of the deck. But we're going to put that back in and see what you get. Show me something for Pisces. Show me a message for Pisces. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Straight to the point for you. Here we go. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you all for being here, subscribing and liking the channel. Thank you, the subscribers, anybody who watches. And I really appreciate all the mods that come in and help with the channel or come in and say hello. You know, I greatly appreciate all of that. What is the message for Pisces? I just said you're not going to let anybody fuck with your heart. Lovers is reversed. You're not worried about that investment at this time. Your heart is more about recognizing that somebody didn't take care of it. Haunting, loss. I don't feel like you're stuck there. I feel like you've reached the energy of letting it go. That's the top. King of Swords, ethics over emotions. That's the direction you took, and strength. You had to be confident in letting this go, even if it didn't feel like it was. Some of you, it was about recognizing. Some of you, it felt good in the beginning, is what it's telling me. The Page of Cups, but it needed change, and it was wasteful attachment. I hate to say that. It was wasteful attachment is how it comes out. It was never going to give you what you were looking for. I hate to say that. Self-isolation at first, deflect decisions, but you stopped letting it basically hurt you. You have the Three of Swords reversed. You earned your rest. You recognize the unexpected setbacks. You were grateful with what the time you shared until you recognize I'm lifting the anguish and I'm focusing on new abundance and lessons earned and probably learned not to go in that direction. It definitely could have been a fire sign. Some of you are earth sign. Some of you could have been an earth sign. Maybe water, earth, fire, maybe air as well. I'm not going to try to pin what they were. It doesn't, to me right now, for you, it's not that important. You'll be patient with what you let come towards you, returning your confidence. You realize they were arrogant or wasting your time. Fuck. And I feel like that made you see the lies, the hidden deception. So you had to basically make a decision. You became to where I'm not going to get stuck on the lies, and you wanted to. It's not like you wanted to be the reward. You wanted to be a part of something with them. I think you had to see through the outcome and understand that it was uncontrolled emotionally. You had to think strategically. It's telling me you were loving correctly, emotionally. You had emotional readiness, grounded reality. You were trying to manifest the reward with them until it was like you recognized releasing, indulging, smothering, lost courage. What else is here? It's all reversed. Excessive expectation. You might have believed more that this person made you believe you were ready. They were ready for you before they were. That's all this is. It's trying to tell me they tried to talk a good talk and make you think they were ready, and they fucking weren't. They may have known you were still healing. I'm going to tell you, some of you, they may have known you were still healing, and that was their end. They were ruthlessly trying to get this win. They were ineffectively ruling or coming towards you, though. I'm picking up too. Something about that. Unbalancing, taking. Fearless beginnings is how I think you started. Unforeseen challenge. Rapid fire planning. Recognized opportunity. I feel like you finally recognizes the new clarity, and it had to go at it. You had to look at your found judgment or clarity at an unbiased in this situation, how it was giving to you. It's what it's fucking telling me. I feel like security and abundance and, and releasing these illusions became more important. They could have been definitely an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Two of Wands, Two of Cups reversed, Six of Wands reversed. It might have been hard to make the transition. It was worth the reward to not get stuck there anymore. The Hangman's upright and go towards motivated beginnings, even if you're not sure about completing them at this time, is what it tells me. It tells me you're not ready to move towards anything. You're not really looking for conflict. Patience to succeed is where you sit. I feel like you're there and you're going to stay in that energy. You're looking for attraction that's preserving and willpower, or that will meet you the way you want to meet it. Driving into the right person, having playful energy, but also meeting where it's not going to be put out. Knight of Swords, where it's worth rushing towards. Unstoppable force energy. They're going to have to come at you correctly or it's not going to work. That's what I got. So I hope you guys all enjoyed these. These were long as hell. I want to say thank you all for your time, your energy. It just looks like Pisces might be single for a little while. You guys have that single energy and okay with the energy. I don't know how else to tell you, but that's what I see for you guys. I want to say thanks one more time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully that was long enough for Pisces. I think 3 hours and almost 16 minutes is long enough. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. You have a good rest of your day. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, mods. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you later, and goodbye.